I see you. Die hard. Trap. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard. Homie, die hard. You can check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He can smell a trophy, yeah, you need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team and he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die hard. City on my back. They ask me what's my name and it's on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth quarter, I'm the killer that's gonna murder that.
Bang, bang, bang. What's good, guys? Your boy E-Rule, Knicks podcast. We got a rivalry game playing against this damn Toronto Raptors team. They was showing their ass the last game, man. You know, if you guys remember that, it was all with their mouth open. You can see it all down the back of everybody's throat. You know what I'm saying? They're so happy to play us. You know, they want to show us up because we got that lawsuit and all that other stuff. I'm quite sure Masai, Missouri, whatever his name is, popped up in the practice talking about we got to win this game for Toronto, for the North. You know what I'm saying? But here we are in MSG. You know our Knicks will always let us down, man. We're 12-9. I really don't like the way that looks. You know, 12-9 is only 3 games, above 500, whatever. So, I mean, I don't like the way it looks. I would have preferred to be 13-8, but I could settle for 13-9 tonight. That's about where we should be. You know, we're a mediocre team, man. We're going to be a playing team for the most part until we make a trade. So, you know, I see people talking about, DeRozan, should let Miami get DeRozan. If Miami gets DeRozan, I think Miami goes up a notch, especially if they don't trade away. What's the dude? One of their key players. I keep forgetting Money's name. Let me see if I can get his name. But the young kid, what's his name? Anyway, the white boy. You know what I'm saying? If they don't trade that kid, you know what I'm saying, then they'll be fine. And I'm getting phone calls from all kind of weird numbers and stuff, man. Whoever's calling me, please stop. Okay, thank you very much. So anyway, I'm about to get this game started. I got no pregame stuff, nothing to talk about this. As far as being afraid of or anything that's happening out there as far as their squad or anything. They're gonna try to pounce on us as always. You know, I looked at them as being a soft team. For a team that has Siakam on that team, they got what's the kid's name? The one that everyone wants, to trade for, Anunoby. It's gonna be OG Anunoby. He plays the passing lanes pretty good. Defensively, he plays okay defense. I didn't look at him as a starter, and I didn't feel that he brought physicality to the team. One thing, Scotty Barnes, they had him playing shooting guard, so he was kind of abusing Grimes. You know what I'm saying? But if the Knicks make a trade and get that extra player, then we will eliminate that problem with Scotty Barnes taking advantage of the shooting guard. We'll have bigger players and we'll be able to function. So, DeRozan would be nice. If you want Miami to get DeRozan, fine. But I really want Bojan, to tell you the truth, man. I think that he would make our team so much better. It's not even funny, man. He could be the starting small forward, slide RJ to the 2, and then let's just get busy. Let's just go for it, man. So, the game seems to be starting late tonight, man. It's supposed to start at 7:30. I don't see them. Are they on a different channel besides MSG? Because sometimes when we play on a national audience, they tend to start the game late. Well, I'm keeping an eye on it here, man. So I mean, I think we have a game today. Don't we have a game today? It starts at 7:30 at on Monday. We'll see. Anyway, shout out to Knicks is nice. E-Rule, I see you. Shout out to Trav B. Ryan on the Dire Knicks theme song. Yeah, I mean that is like the greatest like song ever, man. It's like better than Melo's theme song, for Christ's sake. Shout out to 7 p.m. 7 p.m. in Brooklyn. Be 7:30 in New York, right? In Manhattan. But anybody watch that show? I just thought that between him and Meryl, I don't think they really had the chemistry going on. You know what I'm saying? They were trying, they were trying to get it out. You could see it was a little bit cold. Mello was kind of like dictating it, and Meryl was trying to get his bars off, but Mello wasn't even allowing him to talk. Sometimes. But as it went off, Mello started to get loose and whatever, but still was kind of like dominating a little bit. So I'm quite sure they probably talked about that. They'll figure it out as time goes on. They got a big set and stuff, but they kind of was like stationary. So what the hell you need the big set if you're just gonna be stationary and stuff like that? Mello kept giving him the left hand, on the pounds and stuff. So it was just kind of funny watching that. But I can see the potential there. So interesting. I would love to be the third wheel if they want to do a what do you want to say Math Hoffa thing when they got other people in the background. Yo, put me in the background, fam. I wouldn't mind that. Add some ad libs to the situation. But we just got a tip. So Hartenstein is not starting. Jericho Sims, cold off the bench, hasn't played all year, only in garbage time. He's out there. So they're gonna try to take advantage of him probably. Jericho Sims never pays attention. He's always like get caught with deers in the headlights a lot of times. But it's good to see him there. He's jumping around now, just banging and clanging out there, throwing his body around. Immediately got called for a foul. Just reacting, not in the right place where he should be, and reacting. That's what got him that foul there. So I'm gonna be crunching and munching, guys. Today's on the menu is onion and garlic potato chips. You know what I'm saying? Delicious. So we were complaining, like we were talking about how things are, not what they used to be. This is a 50-cent bag of potato chips. Now it's not really much in there. If you look inside, I just opened it up. I only took one chip. It was a bag full of air. You got a handful of chips in there. So people always complain, oh, we just get more money, more for our money. I think this is right on point here. Maybe a 25-cent bag of potato chips back in the day used to be about this much. So I mean, it is what it is. It's 2023. Things are not going to be the same price as it was in the 90s. People be bugging out. Because RJ just lulled him to sleep, draws right inside, no contention there from the Toronto Raptors. Nice left-handed layup off the backboard. Yep, so let me get some names in here. I'm always messing up with the names as Jacob gets a pass from Schroeder. Let's get the box score going here. So I can get some names here. Yeah, definitely Schroeder with the assist to Jacob there. I can never get his last name. Can't really pronounce it. You go Brunson. Brunson was a questionable thing today. But he's there. He's a warrior. Here goes Jericho Sims fighting inside, not really boxing out. DiVincenzo's still starting. Like I said, it seems like they're really trying to go at Jericho a little bit. Dante goes high for the rebound. He's pushing the ball there and gives it to Brunson in transition. Transition three-point shot, stops on the dime and knocks that down. Brunson is excellent when it comes to stopping on a dime, man. This guy, one talk about having inflamed knees. I mean, that guy's knees has got to be, killing him. Shout out to Dante trying to make up for some defensive lapses in there. See, that's the problem, man. The Knicks kind of do need that extra tall player, to come in there because Dante DiVincenzo's out there doing big man stuff where he shouldn't be doing, but he's not afraid to do it. So Tom Thibodeau calls an early timeout, looking to see if we can clean up some of these mistakes and stuff, or just to cool down what Toronto's doing. I think Toronto's pretty soft. I'm quite sure they're going to try to change. Just judging by the energy now, they're in MSG. The energy is a little bit different compared to what it was the first time we played them. But I don't think we should lose this game, man. They got Siakam on the trading block right now. A lot of other guys are on the trading block too. Shout out to what's the guy's name? Gary Trent Jr. All these guys have been on the trading block for the longest time. So they're 9-13. They really shouldn't be 9-13. So shout out to Nick Nurse. Nick Nurse was their old coach. He had them winning for a lot of years. Basically we're kind of almost the same group here. So now they're 9-13. So I mean, Siakam could go to another team. Siakam would actually look good in Miami. We're talking about a team that Miami could trade for somebody. Miami could take on a Siakam. Siakam with Bam Adebayo and this guy. What the fuck is his money's name? You know what I'm talking about. Having that big three will be decent there. Older players and stuff. Why can't I think of people's names today, man? I got to take my freaking vitamins. But aside from that, let's get into all you guys. I shouted out to Pudge already. We got Geraldine, the place to be. We got Mega. Holcomb is in the place. Rob Bracey's in here. Harlem CEO. All my guys is here. Jocko. Usual suspects all hanging out with me, man. Yeah, the injuries is crazy. I'm not even gonna talk about Mitchell Robinson because you guys know how I feel about Mitch. Let me throw a fact at you. The first time we made the playoffs in years with Tom Thibodeau as the coach, Mitchell Robinson was hurt the entire season. I think he played like 30 games that first year. So who was holding us down? Nerlens Noel. Nerlens Noel was the one that was holding us down that entire season. Of course, we needed Mitchell Robinson to advance. We need a full team in order to advance. That's obvious, right? But my man Nerlens Noel and also Taj Gibson held it down for us at the center spot. We did not need Mitchell Robinson. Like wasn't depth like we didn't need him. We made the playoffs without him. Of course, in the playoffs, Mitchell Robinson, we needed him. We need, like I said, we need a full team to continue on. You know what I'm saying? We didn't make the playoffs the second year, and Mitchell Robinson played 72 games, if I'm not mistaken. I'm just going off the top of the head. The year after that, we made the playoffs again, and Mitchell Robinson got hurt again. Didn't play. I think he played like 50 something games, whatever it is. So I mean, we could check it a little bit later, but that's just off the top of the head. So every time we had success, Mitch Robinson didn't play a lot. So here we go again. Mitch Robinson is hurt for 8 to 10 weeks, and he'll be reevaluated after ankle surgery. You know what I'm saying? So that's not going to be good. His movement is going to be bad when he comes back. He's going to, it's going to be a lot of problems, man, when he comes back. But the thing is, I'm not necessarily afraid of not having Mitchell Robinson. A lot of people saying, oh, he's an anchor in defense. Who's going to stop pick and rolls? Like, I mean, y'all bugging. I don't know what kind of game everybody's watching. As Brunson hits another 3-point shot, he's supposed to be out today, but he came back in two 3-point shots where he just stops on a dime and got like he's out there playing with cleats. My man Siakam just dropped Brunson there, and then Schroeder hits a 3 in his face. Yeah, man. So I mean, I can't think of anybody's name today. So I mean, I'm bugging out right now with that Miami Heat thing. Jimmy Butler, for Christ's sake. Oh my God. Couldn't think of Jimmy Butler. Sheesh. So Siakam is guarding RJ. RJ takes the screen, gives it to Julius. Julius just pulls up for 3. He knocks that down. So the Knicks are raining threes. Hallelujah. Let me get this chip in my mouth. Shoulder driving, trying to draw some fouls. It gives it over to Siakam. Siakam got caught in a mismatch with Brunson. So kicks it back out. Julius should have switched there. So poor decision by Julius there, getting the Knicks scrambling, but the Knicks still were able to get the stop. Defensive rebound from Jericho Sims means we got to stop. Brunson with a pump and dump there. Side step 3-point shot by Julius, no good. Julius didn't really have his feet set there. Shot the ball with 2 hands. Scotty Barnes trying to take advantage of the smaller Dante DiVincenzo. Interior pass to Jacob. Dante fell and still was able to get the hand on the ball, but Jacob was able to recover and lay it up. So here comes Dante on the right-hand side. Looking for RJ dribble handoff. RJ has it. Takes a screen from Jericho Sims. Steps back up. So RJ's going to get Jericho in trouble there. Sidestep, left-handed layup there. Pretty nice. Jericho kicks it back out to Julius. So Julius pauses, gets into the dot line area, right in front of the rim. Fadeaway jump shot, pretty good. So like I'm saying, when we're talking about defense, this Toronto team doesn't play defense, man. They have defensive players, and they should be better at defensively. But the Knicks are doing a really good job attacking them. So we go OG going nowhere against RJ. Here comes Siakam full head of steam against Dante. So they were attacking Dante because Dante keeps getting caught on the switch. It goes Schroeder over to OG for wide open 3. OG misses everything. So let me tell you something about this guy OG Anunoby, man. This guy OG Anunoby, man. I just wish people would stop talking about my man. OG, he's 6'7", 240. You know what I'm saying? 14 points, 4 rebounds per game, 2 assists. He gets steals and stuff like that, but the dude is a regular player. There's nothing special about him. If we get him, we're still going to be bad. We're still not going to be all that. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't get it. Knicks saw 15-10 early on. But yeah, man, whoever keeps talking about OG Anunoby, man, I mean, he's not it, man. If we traded for him and he became a starting 3, you know what I'm saying? We would be better by default because we got a little taller and stuff like that. But he's not a guy that's going to make anybody fear us. You know what I'm saying? OG Anunoby's not that good. They're showing Quickly now. Quickly's out. So Quickly's out with some inflammation in his knees. So that's a bad look. There's been a bunch of cold fronts coming into New York and stuff, so that could be an issue. Him flying, that type of thing. You get issues sitting down too long, whatever. But definitely the cold air temperature in New York just changed. So if you have knee issues, that gets exasperated a little bit. But Dante DiVincenzo's doing a lot out there defensively. The Toronto Raptors just caught us off a miss, running a fast break there. But Dante DiVincenzo ran the whole full length of the court. He beats everybody down there to stop Siakam right at the rim, almost blocked it. But he did stop the layup there with a nice foul. Shout out to Anthony MSG right underneath the basket. Got Darryl Strawberry in the place to be. A couple guys in the Indian dude in the back looks familiar to me. You know, a lot of Knicks fans out there from social media that I see out in the stands. People got money if they sitting that close to Darryl Strawberry, right? Yeah, so it's good to see Darryl Strawberry, man. A lot of people thought he was going to be dead, to tell you the truth. Darryl Strawberry, Doc Gooden is still looking pretty bad, man. He's still struggling with his addictions and stuff. Shout out to Mike Tyson. Everybody thought that he would be dead by now. You know, but God bless those guys, man. You know, everybody definitely changed themselves. Doc is a good dude, but you know, Doc's just suffering through addiction, man. I have family members that went through that, so it's not easy. RJ wide open three from a pass from Dante. Toronto Raptors rebound. So we got this guy Scotty Barnes gives it off to OG. OG sidesteps, able to get into the rim there. So here comes Brunson. OG's guarding Brunson now, so they keep trying to put bigger players on Brunson, and it doesn't really do anything. Julius being guarded by Scotty Barnes. He has no respect for Scotty Barnes. Every time he gets it, you see his eyes open up. Post up, pump fake, fadeaway jump shot, and knocks that down. So Julius got a lot of confidence in the jump shot today. Like I said, he don't respect Scotty Barnes at all, man. Whenever Scotty Barnes is on him, he always tries to take him. But interior pass there, again, trying to take advantage of the little players there. So Brunson and Dante, they keep getting caught on switches. So OG Anunoby twice now took advantage of Dante, and the Knicks just took advantage of Brunson. Brunson top of the key, right at the logo, being guarded by OG. Takes a nice screen from Jericho, pulls up with three guys on him. Jericho inside was able to get the rebound, couldn't tip it back in. Dante swing pass to RJ with a wide open 3-point shot. So, I mean, I'm impressed by RJ just ability to shoot the ball this season, man. He looks fantastic, but still not giving you the production that you want from him, man. He started off hot, 22 points per game, kind of got cold, man. OG passes inside to Jacob. Jacob inside can't make the layup. Julius playing good defense. Toronto's been getting offensive rebounds now. Siakam drives on Brunson, gives it up to Schroeder. Schroeder picks up his dribble, gives it back to Siakam. Siakam, now he drives against Julius. He extends the arm with the left hand, gets the layup. Yeah, man. Brunson right-hand side. He's still being picked up by OG. Yeah, it's not really affecting him. Julius gives it to Jericho. Jericho back to Julius. Julius takes a step there. He definitely switched his pivot foot. Referees didn't call it. Jericho's just being a cone right now, just taking a lot of punishment, setting screens. Julius is hot right now, so Julius just hit a few jump shots back to back. Julius right now is 4 for 6, 9 points early on here. So looks like Toronto Raptors is going to call a timeout. So, I mean, they got to put a body on Julius. Julius is only 4 for 6, but I think he must have hit like 4 straight jump shots, man. So shout out to Julius Randle with the hot shooting. Jericho Sims early on got 4 rebounds. Like I said, they're using him as a human pillar out there. He's taking a lot of punishment on these screens. The ball handlers got to be careful, man, because Jericho, with too much usage, he makes mistakes, man. But so far so good with Sims. Can't really complain for somebody that hasn't played a lot. Already played more minutes than he's played probably all fucking year for the 7 minutes that he's playing right now. But so far so good. Good production. 3 offensive rebounds. We keep talking about Mitchell Robinson. What we're gonna do? Who's gonna get the offensive rebounds? Fucking Sims got 3 offensive rebounds already, man. I mean, that offensive rebound thing with Mitchell Robinson it's like so overblown. It's ridiculous, man. I still maintain that we'll be fine without him. Like I said, Nerno's on well the first year. The second year was Hartenstein. The second year in the playoffs was Hartenstein, taking up most of the. And Jericho Sims also started. Same thing like we're doing now. Jericho Sims started in place of Mitch Robinson, and everything was fine. You know what I'm saying? Of course, Mitch Robinson comes back is a little bit, our defense is definitely a little bit better. The reaction time is a little bit better, but Jericho Sims can fill in the spot easy because, like I said, it's not like Mitch Robinson is doing such a job that is incredible. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know what kind of game people be watching, man. So, I left it off with Jacko. Just checking out, see what you guys are saying. Yeah, man, he's hurt just about every year, Mitchell Robinson. I still stand on that. We should have traded him, man. I know he has a good contract, 12 million or whatever is descending and stuff like that. So it's a good contract, but at the same time, are we going to get better or not, man? I would rather send Mitchell Robinson if it sweetens the deal, send him somewhere along with some other guys and get a real player here. To put four guys out there that can really play basketball, and then just have Jericho Sims out there with them. And if Jericho Sims is that bad, then put Hartenstein out there and have Jericho back him up, and just leave it like that. We'll be adequate at center. We will be definitely adequate at center. But let's bulk up. The other four spots at the starting position, man. You start every game with Dante. Dante, even though he plays well sometimes, Dante is not necessarily a starter in the NBA. And then Jericho Sims can't score. Mitch Roberts can't score either. Hartenstein can't be relied on to be a scorer either. So we always start 3-on-5. Our scorers are Randall, Brunson, and RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett is like sometimey. Brunson is a workhorse, and Randall's sometimey also. You know what I'm saying? Even though Randall does get a lot of usage, but against Toronto, even though I don't really necessarily like Toronto, Siakam is a scorer. OG Anunoby could give you 14, 15 points per game. 17, I think he topped off at that. Barnes is scoring this year. What is Barnes doing this year? Barnes is averaging 19 points per game, 19, 9, and 5, man. Good stats for him. Jacob Podol, whatever his name is, he's averaging 10, 8, 2 assists. But 10 points is not just by accident, just getting dunks and stuff. The guy gets putbacks and cuts to the basket and stuff like that. Shout out to Schroeder. Schroeder is also a guy that scored a lot of points in his NBA. He's averaging 15, 3, and 6 right now. So, Schroeder's a good player. So, right off the bat, you got 5 guys that can score. And then the Knicks are always playing 3-on-5, no matter how good the team is in front of them, So here comes Grimes. Grimes is in the game. Grimes got to score because we don't have Quickly out there. So, Grimes, it's your time and the show. The last game, he was kind of aggressive. He had double figures in scoring. You know what I'm saying? But he's got to prove it, man. He's got to prove that his worth out there. Julius going against Jacob there. A little bit too much dribbling. Spin around in the lane, and he gets fouled. So Julius is taking the bump and dump too much, man. Looking to get bailed out with these fouls. But he's got to do a better job trying to see the double team, pass the ball, and the ball will come back to him, But he got to the free throw line, so, he's looking to get to the free throw line. So I get it. But at the same time, you can't leave it in the referee's hands. You make a move and then make a strong move and expect the referees to automatically call a foul every single time. That's like a bad thing to always fall back on. Sometimes the referees cheat you. Shout out to Kenny Hayes. Looking at the picture there. I love these pictures, man. I love them when I see a good picture. Shout out to Kenny Hayes here. What else we got here? Anybody know? But just bugged out. All right, so we made the free throws 24-18. A lot of people always complain that I eat when I'm podcasting, but as long as I'm not choking, and the crunching is not too bad on the microphone, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I don't take commercial breaks. You know what I'm saying? I don't have people bringing me water. I don't have the ability over here to pause. And I don't have Clyde sitting next to me where Clyde could talk a little bit while I take a sip of water. You know what I'm saying? I'm here by myself doing color and play-by-play. Julius here banging and clanging with Siakam. A little bit too much, man. Definitely overworking here. No passing lanes. He pulls up. He still made the shot, but he's just working way too hard. So I don't know what's up with Julius. Julius act like he want to try to get 50 tonight. Here goes Gary Trent in there from the dotted line. Little floater. He misses that. Brunson full head of steam being guarded by Grant. Kicks it out to Josh. Josh is in the game. Here goes Grimes with a nice cut to the basket. It blows the layup. But love to see Grimes cutting to the basket. He's so explosive. Schroeder being guarded by Grimes. Switched by Josh Hart. So Grimes has had to come back out. Knicks got lost in the sauce on defense. Gary Trent pump and dump. Call a foul on the ground there. I don't know who they call the foul on because I'm watching intensely here. I guess they call a loose ball foul on Hartenstein, which is garbage. Hey, man. This is like one of the greatest potato chips ever. Onion and garlic. Wise potato chips, delicious, man. And for those that think I'm eating a lot of junk food, you know, I lost 18 pounds, bro. So I lost 18 pounds since before the New York City Marathon. New York City Marathon was November 5th. I want to say since October 22nd, I've been trying to lose weight. Not trying to, but I've just been like really focusing on the cardio and trying to stop stuffing food down my throat. You know what I'm saying? So ever since then, I kind of lost my appetite after the marathon and stuff. So I ended up losing 18 pounds. So I've still been doing pretty good. As Brunson pulls up from 3, hits the front of the rim out of bounds. 26-20. Right now it's at the time for a heat check 3. So anyway, I lost 18 pounds. So right now I'm about 248. Last time I checked, 248. So 248. I would like to get to 225 again. 215. But I definitely want to get leaner too, man. I'm carrying a lot of body fat. But got to work on that. Absolutely, we're working on with the strength and stuff. Toronto Raptors swinging the ball around. OG Anunoby gets a wide open 3-point shot. So that's how it works, right? Every time I talk badly about a player, they start scoring a lot. So on the Toronto Raptors side, OG and Jacob are tied for 7 points there to lead them. Brunson comes around a Hartenstein screen, gives it over to Hartenstein inside with a nice little power dribble. Inside on the opposite rim, that rolls in. Toronto's trying to take advantage of the play here. Hartenstein full length of the court, blocks it out of bounds. Good play by Hartenstein. But it looks like they might have called a foul before the shot. So look at that. Hartenstein on the inside, pump and dumps inside. Probably could have got a foul there. Rolls around, but just paying attention. You can see the guy running, so he ran full length of the court, jumped from the dotted line, was able to reject that ball. But it might be a foul on the ground there. It might be Grimes with the foul. I'm not sure who they called it on because it wasn't on Hartenstein. Probably was Grimes. So we got Siakam going for the free throws here. Siakam's wearing purple sneakers. Lavender sneakers, I should say. Shout out to Josh Hart. Oh, come on, man. Chips are too big to be dumping in my mouth right now. Siakam with the second free throw. Misses that. Oh, my God. So it might be a lane violation. Precious got that rebound too easy, so it definitely was a lane violation. Shout out to Charles Gibson. We can use an extra big man right now. We already need a power forward, but now with Mitchell Robinson now, we kind of could use another big man on the roster. Knicks are trying to create something here. Julius Randle's too deep, clogged in the corner, but he's still dribbling and not trusting his teammates. Fadeaway jump shot, almost made that. We got my man here. Flynn just got the rebound, full length of the court, gives it over to Gary Trent. Gary Trent, something's going on with his body. Hartenstein, with a nice defensive play, but nice change of direction in the air there, pumping and dumping there for Precious. Still was able to get the shot. He lays that up. 28-26. Brunson on the inside. Nice little hard dribble. Almost got clapped in the head by Precious. Johnny Fuller all the way to the basket. Julius Randle didn't really give much of a defensive effort there. But the score is now tied 28-28. Tom Thibodeau calls a timeout. Tom Thibodeau probably should have called a timeout maybe 2 baskets ago. But hey, I'm not an NBA coach, right? Like when we talk about basketball, guys, we always make it seem like things are so easy, right? Because anybody can play basketball. It is easy, but the psychological part of the game. Sometimes you get caught watching and stuff like that. So I get it, I get it. I gotta put a do not disturb thing here. But I want to make sure if anybody's hitting me up. Yeah, man. Yeah, so definitely IQ is out. So shout out to IQ. He's been hurt off and on also. He was hurt in the playoffs and nobody talked about it. IQ was having a bad playoffs actually. We weren't getting any scoring for him. So let's say if Julius wasn't hurt, right? And if IQ was giving us something, we would have beat Miami. But Miami locked up IQ. IQ didn't give us nothing. And then it turned out that IQ was hurt and IQ didn't play. You know what I'm saying? So nobody talks about that. So IQ kind of is kind of the same, boat as Julius as far as not contributing to the Knicks in the playoff situations, So there's a lot of question marks with our guys. But regardless of whatever you say about that, man, we need to get better. As on the Knicks side, man, we're getting a McBride sighting right now. So McBride is coming in, basically replacing Mitch Robinson, huh? In rotation, I guess, if you want to say that. Oh, IQ, replacing IQ in the rotation. So Tom Thibodeau usually puts IQ in around this time, the 1 minute in the first quarter nonsense. Josh Hart, corner three, dribbles through the legs, dribbles to the left, goes right into the traffic, gets right to Julius for a pump and dump. Hartenstein in there fighting, but this guy, Flynn has been getting these loose balls here. Shout out to Josh Hart, able to get the screen. Julius Randle was basket hugging. He's able to get the nice little layup there. He thought he got pushed to the back, arguing with the refs there. Get back on defense. Scotty Barnes gets it. All right, so he's going to go one-on-one against Julius. He looks at the three-point line, pulls up, and knocks that down right in Julius's face. Damn. So they're going to count that as a 2. That looked like a 3 to me, but it's tied 30-30. Big-time drive there by Grimes. So listen, Grimes goes to the bench. Now all of a sudden the driving lanes are open, huh? Where's the difference, man? Precious try to take advantage of the Knicks there. So, like I said, the scouting report is out. The Knicks do not do a good job of getting back on defense after made misses. It doesn't matter. You know, every team tries to run us down the court every time we make miss or anything. See, right now, Toronto's trying to run on us again. Knicks are doing a good job of stopping him. McBride playing some defense. Shout out to McBride, always ready, no matter when we put him in, man. You know? McBride fighting across the screen there. Scotty Barnes gets back on him. Scotty Barnes moving around a lot. Pass the ball out to Trent, over to Precious. Precious over to Flynn. Flynn to OG, back to Barnes with another wide open 3. Back-to-back threes there for Barnes, or long jump shots. Mini 5-0 run there from Scotty Barnes by himself. This guy McBride is setting up offense here at top of the key, dribbling between his legs, wasting time. Hartenstein's taking a while to set up this thing here. But McCallie Flynn said, you know what, give me them cookies, man. Because this guy McBride doesn't have a handle. So he does try to get the ball from him. Foul was called. 8 seconds. So I don't understand. 8 seconds in the first quarter. So Tom Thibodeau takes McBride out to put Brunson in with 8 seconds in the first quarter. What's the point? How often does he do that? He does that all the fucking time. I just don't understand what that shit is about. He brings McBride in, like I said, with 1 minute and 22 seconds, and then with 8 seconds left, he takes him out. Here comes Hart to Hartenstein. Hartenstein, fake jab, over to Julius. Julius fakes a 3, drives. He got 3 people on him, fades with 3 people on him. He had to shoot it, though, because the shot clock was going on, but Jesus Christ, man. So anyway, I mean, like I said, everybody thinks they know everything watching these games and watching Tom Thibodeau coach. But what's the point of substituting guys out the game or into the game with 1 minute and 22 seconds in the first? What's the point of taking McBride out the game with 8 seconds left? It doesn't make it. It doesn't make any sense. Make it make sense, bro. So anyway, Josh stealing money. But Josh is doing all right, man. Josh has 2 assists. He had 1 steal. Got 3 points. He hit a 3-point shot. So in 5 minutes of play, he's doing good, man. This guy Grimes, he had 2 nice drives to the basket. He blew 1 layup and he made the next one. So that first step is there. You got to take advantage of that. Shout out to McBride, comes in there in 2 minutes. He didn't really do much stat-wise, but, defensively, fighting through screens and that type of thing. Hartenstein, he's playing well. Looks like he has a lot of stats, but he only has 2 points, 1 rebound himself. Yeah, man, if we're going to have to rely on our bench to do anything, McBride, Grimes, Hartenstein, 1, 2, 3, 4 bums on offense, man. None of those guys can really score like that. They need somebody to give them the ball to score. So we got 4 really good role players, man, coming off the bench, man. DiVincenzo's starting, and DiVincenzo's in the same boat as those guys. Same thing with Jericho Sims. Jericho Sims is in the same boat as those type of players. So just looking up and down the roster, who do we have to add to RJ, Julius, and Brunson? Quickly is hurt, right? But I guess you could put Quickly in there. So out of 12 guys, right? Say 12 guys that we have available to play, only 4 guys can score. 1 of them are hurt right now. RJ was hurt earlier. Julius was kind of like going through the motions in the beginning of the season. Brunson has been hurt all year, but he still shows up every single night, dropping 40 on cats. You know what I'm saying? But we literally have four guys, out of a 12-man roster that's available to play. And if you look at like I said, with any team, but right now we're looking at Toronto. Toronto got Siakam, they got OG, they got Matt Barnes, Scotty Barnes, excuse me. They got that dude Jacob, the center. They got Schroeder. They got Macaulay Flynn who could score a pass and push the ball and thing like that. Gary Trent is a guy that scored 18 points per game as a player. Precious has started and played well for them at times. So I mean, Precious is a spot starter. Flynn is a spot starter. Gary Trent used to be a starter when he's coming back from injury and stuff like that. So I mean, just one, two, three, four. I mean, 8 players. I just counted 8 players that are starter caliber. They could put points on the board if they asked them to. They say if Schroeder was out and they had to start Macaulay Flynn. Macaulay Flynn would fill in for Schroeder and basically do what Schroeder's doing for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to say Scotty Barnes. He's playing playing shooting guard right now. Gary Trent could take over the shooting guard spot right now for him, and they'll be fine. Anyway, so here goes right on cue, our guy McBride just hits a 3-point shot. So anyway, let's get back into this play-by-play. We got McBride guarding Flynn. Knicks got caught on a switch there. Macaulay Flynn noticed that, came right in and pulled up for a floater, knocks that down. So the Knicks got to communicate. They're not really communicating right now. McBride hasn't played, so McBride and Josh Hart got to get that chemistry there. Grimes just gets it, interior pass to Hartenstein. Hartenstein twinkle toes inside with the left-hand layup. Beautiful. Hartenstein is definitely moving way better than he's ever moved as a Knick. Top of the key guarding Precious there. Here comes Gary Trent coming around, being guarded by 2 people. Scotty Barnes wide open for 3. He misses it. Grimes with the rebound. Grimes is pushing. So Grimes is definitely playing a little bit more free here on the second unit because of the Hartenstein. He cuts to the basket. Oh, beautiful pass by Hartenstein. What the fuck? How the hell did he even get that in there? I got to see that replay. Here goes Dick. Dick over to Precious. Precious over to Barnes. Barnes to Flynn. Flynn being guarded by Grimes. I need to see that replay. Nice drive there. Gary Trent got some confidence there to score it on Hart. RJ's in the game now. He drives, going in slow motion. Hartenstein in there fighting there for the rebound. Kicks it back out to Hart. Hart over to Grimes. Didn't even hesitate. Knocked down that 3. So listen, Grimes is playing better off the bench. 7 points here, 3 for 4. Cutting to the basket, pushing the ball, making some nice passes. You know what I'm saying? So I like Grimes off the bench. Does that mean that that Dante is the answer at the 2-guard spot? I don't think so. Wow, man. I feel like the Toronto Raptors are beating the Knicks to every hustle play, man. Here goes Grimes there. He just drives and runs over Grady Dick right now. Grady Dick. Why would they name him Grady, man? I know that's a country name, but I know Dick is a country name too. They still got a lot of dicks in the country. You know what I'm saying? A lot of dicks in the country, man. But their last name is Dick, and they name him Grady, man. I mean, come on, man. What was he named after? And then if you look at him, he looks like a Dick. He looks like somebody that's named Dick. And he looks like a Grady, No diss to the guy, man. I got a weird name too. Here goes Grimes, catch and shoot. Pulls up and knocks that down. So we got some confidence here from Grimes. Grimes got 10 points off the bench here. So like I said, it doesn't mean he should start. He got his confidence, playing on this second unit. So that's a positive for us. Flynn, foul line, kicks it sideways to Gary Trent. Gives it over to Scotty Barnes. He might have traveled there. Pulls up. Knocks that down. Scotty Barnes is a good player. Like between Scotty Barnes and RJ, kind of very similar. Maybe Scotty Barnes has more confidence. I need to see that pass again, man. That pass was incredible. Here goes Grady Dick inside to Hart. But Hart fouls Dick. Dick falls down, but Dick is gonna get some free throws here. No, he's not. Dick is gonna go right back to play some D. Yeah, man. McBride dribbled on the right hand side because it's to RJ. RJ looking, pulls up. Fade, no good, man. Hartenstein paying attention, slaps the ball out, but the referee's going to call out. And these referees suck. Jesus Christ. Let me see what you guys are talking about here. I see I mean, left it on Pudge there. Josh Hart stealing money. Shout out to Damian Cox, was good. Yeah, it's a back and forth game, absolutely, man. It's going to be like that for the entire game, but you got to be careful with that third quarter of death, man. Every time we come back from the halftime, it's always murder for us. Macaulay Flynn's been driving on us all day. Wow, this guy. I am not a fan of this dude, the guy that just shot the three there. Here goes RJ with full head of steam, giving out to Grimes. Grimes, I mean, he's loosey goosey all of a sudden. Gives it back out to McBride. McBride back to Hartenstein. Ooh, Hartenstein almost got a nice pass inside to Josh Hart. Josh Hart was wide open under the basket. Stolen by Toronto there. So his name is Brochure, right? Brochure. Brochure. Yeah, man. I don't like his game. Josh Hart with the rebound here. He pushing the ball after Toronto miss. Grimes is feeling it right now. A lot of confidence. Pulled up for three. Josh Hart with the rebound. Kick it out to RJ. That's going to be good. Oh, he misses that. So the Knicks are looking for that home run punch right now. It's right now I'm at the 7:54 mark right now, guys. Scotty Barnes looking for a heat check shot there. Hartenstein with the rebound. Josh Hart leading the break there right in the middle of the court. Gives it to Grimes again. Another three-point shot knocks that down. So listen, man, our guy Grimes, who we've been shitting on all year, hasn't been playing well all year, and he hasn't been, has now found his mojo here coming off the bench with 13 points. So listen, does that mean that that Grimes should go back to being starter? No, because he doesn't play well as a starter. You know what I'm saying? So he found his mojo here in the second unit. If we decide to make another move where we're going to push Grimes into the starting unit again, he's got to start playing like this because there's nothing stopping him from playing this way in the starting unit. So there's no excuse. There's no excuse for that. But if he's playing well off the bench, then let it be. So it's good to see him playing well. What's making him play well is that not his jump shot. It's just the fact that he's able to get on the floor to dribble. He made a couple nice passes on the dribble. He's cut into the basket, and Hartenstein found him for. I don't even know how the hell he got that past him. I still need to see that replay. That was crazy. Yeah, man. But yeah, good to see Grimes playing well. We've been looking for that Grimes. Where the hell has he been? 13 points in the first half so far. 7 minutes and 43 seconds left. But right now, he's a second leading scorer right behind Julius Randle right now with 13 points. Excellent, bro. Excellent. Yeah, man. Heart's better than Mitch. Hey. Shot selection, boxing out. Absolutely. All this stuff is real. Ball movement. Knicks are getting caught on triple teams and stuff like that. Not finding the cutters enough. We do have cutters, man. We got to keep looking for our guys, man. Yeah, man. Grimes coming off the bench, like I said, he's playing well here. It doesn't mean that, okay, he's playing well, now start him again. Because if that's the case, then we should have been started IQ. I just think that him coming off the bench now, a little bit more responsibility. IQ's not there, so he has to dribble now. He can't just stand there and just catch and shoot every single time he gets it. He's got to be able to play basketball. So let him find confidence off the bench, man. If it's working for you, leave him there. It doesn't mean that we don't need that trade, because we absolutely do need a trade to get to upgrade our starting unit. Because Grimes was not the answer in the starting unit, so we need to get somebody that is somebody with more confidence that we don't need to, cater to make him do something, man. Anyway, Rob Bracey here, next paragraph. Rob Bracey says Grimes is a new classic beta. Yeah, I don't like to use beta alpha sigma when it comes to men and stuff like that, because like guys like to say I'm an alpha male. You're alpha male because you're talking loud. You know what I'm saying? You're alpha male because you're acting tough. But let me act tough for a second, and then then we'll see who the alpha male is. You know what I'm trying to say? So I stop playing around with those languages for anybody that does that. Not saying that Rob Bracey's doing that, because Grimes is a beta. He's just a guy that's like, he's just going to defer to the other people, man. He's not going to have the confidence to play his game. He's going to defer. So it is what it is with that. But I'll continue when he said these opportunities are available the first year. Anyway, he shakes like a stripper when he shares oh my God, with the alphas. Yeah, I get it. Brunson, is he necessarily an alpha male? Is Julius an alpha male? Guys are just confident. Is RJ an alpha male? I don't think RJ is an alpha male per se, by definition or whatever the hell. He's Canadian. RJ's pretty confident. Alpha, beta, sigma, there's another term too. Alpha, beta, sigma, I think there's another term, So I mean, RJ is one of those others. He's not necessarily like that, right? Is Julius an alpha? Because Julius acts like a big baby a lot of times. Anyway, shoulder on the inside after the drive, kicked it out to Macaulay Flynn. He pulls up for three with a defense all on him, knocks that down. So Macaulay Flynn, he has like a little bit of confidence too. He's been pushing the ball up really well, seeing the floor well, getting a couple floaters. So he's perfect from the field actually, 3 for 3, 2 layups and a 3-point shot. Hart swing pass to Grimes. Grimes almost just launched it, but he chose to swing it back, which is the good play. Hartenstein into Brunson, and Brunson with a nice dump pass to Hartenstein. Hartenstein laid it up over his head, but he did get the foul. So he's going to get some free throws here. Yeah, but Rob Bracey, you definitely got a point here with these young generation, man. Shout out to my oldest son. I don't know if my oldest son is watching me. You know what I'm saying? Because me and my oldest son not talking. I don't know what's going on with him. I call him and text him. The guy don't answer his phone. I'm all over social media. You know what I'm saying? I'm stalking his friends and everything. So I mean, I don't know what's going on with my man. But his generation is weird. All his friends are weird. My son is weird. I just don't understand what's going on. No communication. Just looking at other people's kids that I know that are around the same age, all weird. Everybody's weird. Everybody's just so weird. That generation, they all take pictures with covering their faces. They like to be like drug addicts, and like it's a drug addict culture. I just don't understand it. They rather be sad, and they rather be struggling for no reason. I just don't understand it. It's just a weird generation, man. It's not, like I said, it's not just my kid. It's everybody's kid around that age is just super weird. Anyway, uh, Toronto's trying to create baskets here. A lot of pumping and dumping for nothing, but they're getting a lot of offensive rebounds there. You got Chris Brasher. Was able to get that put back there, but he missed it. Grimes there lost the dribble, was able to slap it back to RJ, but RJ blows the layup. Because Macaulay Flynn looking up, got a lot of confidence, man. Grimes cut him off just now. Very good defense. Siakam is stuck at the top of the key guard in the Hartenstein. He tried to spin. Grimes in there almost got the steal. So good hands by Grimes creating stuff on the defense there. But my man Chris Brasser on the drive there. Chris Brasser, he looks like a woman, to tell you the truth. No diss to him because of that, but he just looks like a female on the inside. Looks like a WNBA player. I don't know how he can play playing skinny like that. People talking about that he could play center and stuff like that. I don't know, man. He's like a small forward. He got a small forward body. But if he took off that jersey and he has some tits under there, I would not be surprised. Again, no knock to the women's game. I love the WNBA. But I'm just calling it like I said. I go RJ with a drive, getting smacked around by Siakam. He's gonna get some free throws. Knicks are up 53-51, so it is what it is. Yeah, man. I was thinking that like every podcast, I could say, "Hey, yo, Kai, call your dad." That's my son's name, Kai. Kai, call your fucking dad. So I think I might start doing that. End every podcast with, "Yo, Kai, call your dad." You know what I'm saying? Or get people to say it. Get people to say it on the pod whenever I'm on this channel. Because I don't know what's going on with that kid, man. He's so weird. Like, yo, you don't need $20, fam. Like, everybody could use $20. Like, yo, use me for $20 if you need it. Yo, pops, can I have $20? Yeah, I'll send you $20. You just rather be struggling. I don't get it, man. You don't want a fresh pair of kicks. You'll throw the top of the key because to Siakam. Siakam's been attacking the little guys today. Jacob has been inside fighting, but he hasn't really been taking advantage of his opportunities. This guy, Jacob, what does he have now? 2 for 5, 7 points, 7 rebounds. Like I said, working very hard on offensive glass, especially 5 offensive rebounds for Jacob, but hasn't really been able to finish those on the inside. The Knicks have definitely been all around him. But he has a workhorse 7 points and 7 rebounds here. Excuse me, like I'm saying, like a guy like this dude, I would prefer him over Mitchell Robinson because he's going to do the same thing. Blocking shots and stuff like that, he doesn't really do that. But a lot of times, Mitchell Robinson will finish games without blocking any shots. So I mean, rebounding will still be the same. The scoring will be a little bit different. The free throw shooting will be much better. As Jacob is shooting 3 for 6. So that doesn't really fit my narrative here. But it is what it is, man. We got to try to win without Mitchell Robinson, and we are going to. It's not really we're missing anything. Like rebounding and defense, I don't really see the problem. Yeah, there's no deficiency with the Knicks right now. Brunson just going one on nothing there. Jericho was able to escape the defense there. Brunson swings past the Hart. Hart drives against the trees, pulls up off the glass there. Julius Randle in right position there was able to get the nice little layup with the left hand there. Julius working too hard out there. You got Brunson with the orange kicks. I like it. Comes around the screen. Schroeder pulls up, foul line, knocks it down. Yeah, man. So I need a close up on Brunson's kicks there. There's some kind of Nikes. I don't know what sneaker they are, but I like orange kicks. Because Brunson's doing a lot of talking there, asking Jericho Sims to set the screen. He drives alley-oop to Jericho, knocks that down. So, they say Brunson don't throw alley-oops. He can. He was directing Jericho to do it. Good heads-up play there by Jericho to catch the last-second alley-oop there. I don't think he was paying attention the whole time. That's his problem. He goes Schroeder all the way to the basket there. This guy, Chris Bourchier, absolutely traveled. You freaking bum. You absolutely traveled. See, watch Jericho. He was paying attention, but you saw him do a little bump, little shuffle there before he caught it. Wasn't really sure if the pass was going to come to him, but he did get it. Jericho sets another screen for Brunson there over to Josh Hart. Josh swings it over to Dante. Dante gets caught on the drive, stopped by Siakam, gives it to Jericho. Jericho dribbles all. He finds Brunson in the corner. Brunson pump fakes, sets back. Oh my God! Pump inside of Jericho. Stolen there by Siakam. Oh, so Siakam comes over here, finds OG for the three-point shot in the corner. Too many Toronto Raptors there underneath the basket. So it looks like a push foul there. Loose ball foul by Toronto to get the Knicks the ball. 58-53. Somebody calling a timeout? Looks like the Knicks are calling a timeout here. Are they? Oh, no, it's just substitutions. Yeah, so I believe it's just substitution now. They got Chris Bourchier just came out. So they're talking to him, could they say, hey, man, let's sit at the end of the bench. You suck. Dante DiVincenzo gives it over to Brunson. Brunson's going to bring it out across the timeline. Over to Julius. Julius looking. Takes a screen from Jericho Sims, but he decided to go right to try to get the take foul there. So OG gets caught reaching in. Julius Randle takes advantage of that. So we're going to get some free throws. So, Julius is manufacturing free throws right now. 17 points for Julius. So Julius just sees blood. He just wants to score against Toronto. He's very confident against his team. 7 for 12, 18 points. Early on in this game, trying to push for 40 again. He goes to number 19. I believe that's number 19. No, 18. Oh, that would be number 18 after that free throw. Yeah, man. Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes is decent, man. If he had Scotty Barnes in his team with RJ, Brunson, and Julius, we would be so good, man. OG with the rebound. He's going to dribble up. Gives it over to – no, he doesn't give it a shoulder. Now he does. Comes across the timeline. Looking to set up some offense. We got Toronto in formation. OG's coming around the screen. Gives it over to Jacob. Jacob over to Schroeder. Schroeder's driving against Brunson. Swings it back around. Light screen from Jacob. Schroeder one-on-one against Brunson. Good defense by Brunson there. Missed shot by Schroeder at the foul line. Dante DiVincenzo left-hand side gives it to Brunson. Coming up the middle there. He stops. Dribbles through the leg. Pauses. On the inside, nice interior pass to Julius, but they're going to call a foul. Foul on Schroeder on the reach-in. Absolutely. Well, good pass there by Brunson. So Brunson's looking for the guys on the cutter, but the thing is that the Knicks got to send the cutters. Brunson does a great job of drawing the defense, but guys got to do a better job of getting open, man. Absolutely. Yeah, Dwayne Dennis in the place to be. Scrolling down. Yeah, man, I'm just ranting and stuff, yeah, but, I'm always transparent. I'm always saying a bunch of shit I probably shouldn't be saying, but, who cares, man? The kids are fucking weird nowadays, just weird, They just do a lot of weird stuff. A lot of times you see them interacting with each other and you're just looking at them like, I know the grown-ups looked at us when we were kids too, like what are these guys doing, but little things like this. Like I used to smoke a lot of weed when I was younger, man. But if I was on the block smoking weed and one of the older people on the block came through, I would put it away or I would hide it. They know I'm smoking, but once they pull up, I'm gonna be smoking. Whenever I see what's there coming, I'll put it on the side like this. Or if one of my boys is smoking, You know what I'm saying? But like, miss, whoever's coming past, and they're like, oh, my bad, my bad. And they just like, yo, and they put it to the side. You know what I'm saying? But now it's just like girls are spitting, on the floor and whatever they saying whatever they want to say in front of older people. It's a little bugged out, man. You know. Remember last summer, there was a outbreak of people beating up older people in front of their buildings and stuff like that, where the old people live. You know, they were beating up Asian people last summer. It's crazy, man. Not just Asian people, older Asian people, like older women were getting beat up. Shout out to the Asian women, man. They don't take it like laying down, man. A couple of them got knocked out in the Main Street area. I want to say what's another place? A couple places in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? But they still fight back and whatever, man. So shout out to the older generation. Different breed of people, man. But nowadays it's weird. Like it was unheard of if somebody beat up a old person. And if somebody like say if there was like stick up kids and they were like targeting old people to rob them, let somebody in the hood find out that that's what's happening, man. They're gonna somebody's gonna see them. Somebody's gonna go out looking for them. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't hurt the kids and you don't hurt the old people. You know, even the women too. You don't really do that to women, but nowadays everything is kind of just changed a little bit now. The way the younger people see things. So like all the weirdos that all these weird kids, like I said, 20 years old or whatever that are now that 20 something, 23, they're starting to have kids and stuff, man. My wife was telling me a story. She was in the store, and this guy had his kid with him, and he said, "Yeah, I bought, he bought like a juice," and he said, "Oh, my son got the Doritos." So he said, "Which Doritos?" He said, "No, the Doritos. You got the Doritos, the $2 bag," but it was really Cheetos, and the Cheetos are like five something. You know what I'm saying? They're not $2. Doritos are cheaper, than Cheetos. For some reason, Cheetos are mad expensive. He had the big bag of Cheetos. You know what I'm saying? So the guy in the store didn't want to argue with him because it looked like he was ready to fight him over that shit. But these are the same people that are like in their mid 20s, like 24, 25. You know what I'm saying? 20, 24, 25, around those numbers, and they have their own children now. So be prepared for a lot of weird shit the next couple of years, man. You know. Well, I've mentioned this a few times too. The younger generation, I want to say my younger kids' generations. You're talking about 10 years old. From around that time, 12, 10. That those kids, like the kids that are in junior high school and stuff like that. I would say grade school. The grade school kids that are out there right now, I think these guys coming up are going to be the like a golden era kind of. Very smart, very bright generation, brighter than their parents. So anyway, back to the game. We got Schroeder hopping around there, gets it to a wide open Scotty Barnes. Julius just trotting up there, trying to play defense on a wide open shooter there. Dante with the rebound. Dante brings the ball up the court. Nice little move all the way to the basket. He should have laid it up, but gets it to Julius Randle. Julius Randle wasn't ready for the pass. Julius Randle was crashing the boards there. But Josh Hart came out there trying to stop Siakam from scoring, which is good defense by the Knicks, but the foul was called. So two plays there. Julius Randle wasn't paying attention. Scotty Barnes was wide open for three, and you can see Julius lazily coming back out there, falling asleep a little bit. And there, Dante comes in with a nice strong drive. He should have just shot it because I think Julius was more concerned with the rebound. But Dante flipped the pass to him. He wasn't ready for it. So anyway, Knicks got to clean it up. We're up 60-53 right now. Schroeder with the ball, gives it to Grimes. Grimes is being guarded by Jericho. Jericho's playing good defense on him, stops him. So I mean, Scotty Barnes definitely felt the power of Jericho. So just like that, it seems like Scotty Barnes on no parts of Jericho was able to get a nice pass in there for a layup there for Toronto. So that's what Jericho brings. Nobody wants to be touched by Jericho. He's a little bit too strong. DiVincenzo comes around the screen there from Julius. Julius falls on the ground. He's being guarded by Gary Trent. He's being guarded by two people. Still sidesteps, gets into the lane, and makes a nice little floater in the lane, floating jump shot off one leg. Scotty Barnes pushes it over to Schroeder. Schroeder holds it, comes across on the right-hand side, driving, pumps, gives it over to Scotty Barnes. Shout out to Jericho playing decent defense on the inside. Another offensive rebound by Toronto. Gary Trent gets a wide open three. Julius Randle comes in and fights for the rebound. Got three Knicks on the inside fighting for that rebound. Good to see. Julius brings the ball up the court. Julius is a black hole. He's dribbling. Gives it over to Brunson finally. Julius is trying to set a screen here for Brunson. So Brunson just blows past Siakam, so he's gonna get called for a foul. So I mean, Julius really wanted that pass back, but Brunson understood who was guarding him, was able to blow past Siakam, get in front of him, and make Siakam get called for the stupid foul. He's a little bit overzealous on the defense. Yeah, man. Shout out to Bracy, man. I definitely appreciate Bracy, man. Always contributing and stuff. We need Grimes D playing against first. He's too good defensive to come off the bench. Yeah, I get it, man. But like you said with the alpha stuff, man. Yeah, there's something to that concept. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely not an assertive player. But if he could play like that, give us 13. Because I feel like coming into the season, he should have been giving us 14 points per game, easy. You know what I'm saying? Just based off his skill set. But if you look at the reality out there, man, look at what Grimes is giving us as a starting NBA player, man. 6-1-1. That is ridiculous. 37% from the field. That's ridiculous, man. So I mean, he should have been like 14-3-3. Schroeder drives, kicks it out to Gary Trent. There goes Scotty Barnes wide open again there. It was another shooter wide open. So I mean, between RJ and Julius, man, these guys are not losing their men on the rotations, man. So I mean, I feel like Toronto is a little bit more active out there, definitely moving. They're a soft team, though. Siakam still was able to get that layup after Jericho kind of like lost track of him. He threw his body back on him, but lost track of things. But yeah, man, I feel like Toronto's soft, but they're very active, though. Good rebound by DiVincenzo getting in the passing lane there. Because the ball was definitely coming back to the shooter. But not until you stop that. Brunson over to Julius, back to Brunson. Brunson comes across a Jericho screen. OG just stopped Jericho. Jericho sets another screen. Jericho's getting beat to death out there on those screens. RG at the top. Oh, yeah. RG can't create there, but good give and go past it. Dante was able to get the loose ball. Excuse me, was spitting on the screen and the microphone just now. RJ, nice little there. So I'm at 66-57, and Scotty Barnes again with a wide open jump shot. So like I said, RJ and Julius are definitely getting lost in the sauce out there, trying to catch these guys on the switch. So RJ that time is the culprit, not getting back in time. Scotty Barnes with another wide open 3-point shot. So I'm looking to see what Scotty Barnes has now as far as threes. He's 2 for 6. I thought he hit more than that. A rebound by OG off a miss by the Knicks there. So the Knicks are up by 6, 66-60. Good basketball game, man. But Knicks are playing around with this team. Definitely playing around with them, man. Giving these guys a little bit too much confidence. Even though the Knicks are short some players, we're short IQ, we're short Mitchell Robinson. We should be able to beat this team no problem. Scotty Barnes with another dribble, step back dribble, another 3-point shot. He misses that. RJ launches it from half court. He misses that. So DiVincenzo gets the rebound and testing his ups there, able to get the right hand dunk that doesn't count. Well, we're entering halftime, baby. Halftime show is here. Let me clean up some of these comments, man. Make sure I catch up with you guys. Yeah, man. So CC's like BU, man. Absolutely. That's one thing I do. I am me. No matter what happens out there, I'm always gonna be me. I'm gonna say what I want to say it when I want to say it. Yep. All the dead time I fill it with my voice, saying whatever I want to say. So that's how I give it up here on the Die Hard Knicks podcast show. Watch along. Thank you guys for tuning in. Dwayne Dennis, the last big paragraph. You should know what's really weird is the girls behave and talk like the boys. Yeah. There was some girls back in the days. When I say back in the days, I was in high school in the 90s, man. From 93 to 97, right? So those are my years in high school. So there were a couple girls, maybe one or two in the whole school that would say shit like "suck my dick," you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But it was like one or two, like really hood rat chicks, and I went to Catholic school. You know what I'm trying to say? So I mean, maybe you would see a little bit more in other schools, whatever. But it was very rare because I used to go to other schools looking for girls and stuff like that, and you didn't really see a lot of those type of girls. But if they were there, like what type of girls they were. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays, even the nice girls act like that. So it's weird. Like you see a girl that you want to talk to or whatever like that, and you're looking at them and they nasty, worse than the boys. So I get it, man. This generation is kind of weird, man. I don't want to say it's a lost generation because that makes me seem like I'm old, but not for nothing, man. I just don't understand. Like I remember, like even the girls was like, even when we talking, like girls were like, "Yo, put your pants up," that type of thing. Because we used to sag back in the days too. Yo, put your pants up. or like, yo, stop cursing, stop spitting, that type of thing. You don't smoke that shit around me, that type of thing. There was a lot of more of those girls back in the days. Nowadays, guys be spitting, got their pants below their waist, and the girls are sitting, they love it. You know what I'm saying? The dudes be having the dreads, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? I had dreads for 11 years, 12 years. You know what I'm saying? So that's not the problem. But it's just like, it's not they're not on no spiritual thing. They're just on that drug addict thing, you know? And so it's a weird thing here right now. So let's get into some play by play, not play by play, some halftime stuff. So scroll down here, take a look at the summary, quarter by quarter, 35-35 first quarter, good basketball. Knicks clear some space here, 31 to 25. So that makes it a 6 point lead. But here we go, third quarter of death is on the way. So we got to see how the Knicks play that out as time goes on here. Shout out to LeVar Carson, man. What's good, man? Definitely appreciate you guys coming in as always. Let's minimize this a little bit. Start getting into some splits. The Knicks, the offensive rebounds, we've been getting killed on that. We'll get to that in a second. Let's check out the game charts with the shot charts. Toronto, a lot of 3 point shots. They've been missing a lot of threes, shooting 44% from the field, 55 shots on the ball. So Toronto's definitely put 11 more shots on the rim than the Knicks. Looking at the Knicks shot chart, man, a lot more greens on the screen, as you can see. We're shooting 55%. So we're a little bit more efficient out there, getting more quality shots. You can see a lot of shots at the rim there in the paint area. Very efficient in the 3 point line. No corner threes today for the Knicks. Everything's kind of up top. So you can see it's kind of like an up and down kind of thing. They don't have a shot blocker, so the lane is wide open. They play a soft style of basketball, Toronto. So the Knicks are able to get a lot of clean shots, where they want on the inside there. But just take a look at Toronto, man. They're shooting a lot of 3 point shots out there. So the Knicks got to get up on these shooters, man, because they can get hot, pretty quickly, this Toronto Raptors team. So let's scroll down here, take a look at the splits here. Biggest lead was 9 for the Knicks. This game, just like I said, always, whenever you see numbers like this, that means the game is just a really close back and forth game. 66-60, Knicks are up. Rebounding wise, 32 to 29. So that's not because Mitchell Robinson's not here, because the Knicks, it just seems like we're a step slow everywhere today. But the Toronto Raptors, I feel like they're just like a step ahead of the Knicks at every single juncture here. So like if Mitchell Robinson was here, would this number change? No, because when Mitchell Robinson played the last time, the Knicks were getting killed a couple times on the rebounding end too, which is uncharacteristic of us. So something's got to happen with the Knicks where we can communicate a little bit better. On the switches. Communicate a little bit better, driving and stuff like that, being in position and that type of thing, so they can get these rebounds. Assists, the Knicks are up in assists today, 18 to 15. So it's a different game. Like I said, the rebounds are not in our favor, which it usually is. The assists are in our favor this time. We never lead in assists. Steals, we only have 1. Block shots, we have 2. So we don't have Mitch Robinson, and we got 2 blocks. So it's like these stats are so weird, man. Like I said, we're shooting 54. They're shooting 43, 56 to 27. In the free throw situation, we're shooting better from the free throw line than them. They're shooting 50%. Points in the paint, 30 to 26. The Knicks usually up in the points in the paint. Second chance points of 14 to 10. We'll get into that offensive rebounding in a second. Fast break points, the Knicks are up in the fast break points, but it looks like Toronto was killing us in the fast break. But it is what it is here. So let's scroll over and get into the box score really quick. Check out the box score. So we got the box score going. I guess we can look at Toronto first. Scotty Barnes is getting a lot of shots, man. Very confident player against the Knicks. Got 12 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. So he's going to finish around probably like close to his averages, but maybe exceed it in this game. Siakam, 7 points, only 1 rebound, only 1 assist, 2 steals. So he's been very aggressive, man, but mostly offensively, not really doing much else. Jacob has been pretty good, 7 and 7. 5 offensive rebounds for him. Shout out to Scotty Barnes with 4 offensive rebounds. Just the Knicks losing their man, getting caught on switches on defense and that type of thing. So, I'm an advocate of guarding the guy that's guarding you. Whoever's guarding you, you guard them. All the switching where I gotta find my guy, that's a little bit too. That's just too complicated for any team to do that. Like OG is guarding Brunson, but then like on Brunson's not guarding OG. You know what I'm saying? So now Brunson has to find the point guard, and the point guard might be on the other side of the court. So it just throws the defense off, man, having to always be aware of that. That shit sucks, man. But anyway, shout out to OG. OG got 7 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Decent game for him, I thought. Schroeder's been playing decent, 9 points, 5 assists. Definitely getting his team involved there. If he finishes with 18 and 10, it's a big game for him. Gary Trent Jr. is trying his best off the court, man. Something's going on with his legs. He's definitely coming back from the injury. I feel like something is going on interior with his hips or something like that. Just watching how he plays, but got to pay attention to that dude, man. That guy's a shooter. He can score. McCauley Flynn got a lot of confidence today. 7 points. He got 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Played really well. Hasn't missed a shot yet. Precious also gave them some good minutes. 4 points only. 1-1-1. Grady Dick got out there. 0 stats for him. Only 2 points. And Brochure, who I don't like. This guy Chris Brochure has like that villain kind of thing about him. I really don't like him. He played 5 minutes. They could find some minutes for him in like the real small forward, power forwards, spot. But they already got guys that play that spot, But they probably should call him a little sooner, man, and take advantage of his mobility. But he's definitely like one of those weasel type of players. Let's talk about the Knicks now. So like I said, as a team, let's take a look at these offensive rebounds. The Knicks only have 7 offensive rebounds. Toronto has 12, which is crazy. So anyway, let's get into individual stuff. 10 points for RJ. Played decent. I thought RJ played really good. Free throws only 1 for 2, 1 for 5 from 3. But I just thought he played well regardless of what the shooting numbers say. 36% from the field in total. 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 10 points. Not necessarily the best efficient game for RJ, but I thought he played well out there for nothing. Julius Randle's been calling his own number, not really passing the ball, going against double and triple teams. But he's still successful, 61% today, 8 for 13. I just think when he plays Toronto, he just loves playing against his team. Right now, they're showing highlights of the Westchester Knicks right now. Westchester Knicks have been playing really well, man. So if you guys want to see a Westchester Knicks game, I think right now would be probably the best time to do that. Jalen, what's his name? Jalen Brown just made a nice little athletic dunk there. Yeah, it looked like Jacob Toppin might have hurt his groin a little bit. Is this 10-year NBA veteran? Lance Stevenson is joining Minnesota Timberwolves G League. That's interesting. Anyway, let's get back into this halftime stuff. Julius got 20, 24 and 1. Jericho Sims not really doing much today, but he does have 2 points, 6 rebounds. Out there doing the best that he can, playing 13 minutes, most minutes he's played all year. So you got to tip your hat off to him being ready. Brunson 2 for 5, 9 points, 3 assists, 1 rebound. I thought he was been looking for his teammates a little bit more. He had maybe like 2 or 3 blown assists where guys lost the ball or just wasn't able to complete the pass there. But Brunson's definitely looking for his teammates lately. Dante DiVincenzo's out there. He has 5 assists, playing a good floor game. He hasn't scored yet, but he's a +5 for anybody that gives a fuck about that. 1 block, 3 rebounds. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's been everywhere. So I mean, his stats, he gives whatever stats that he gives, but I always feel like he's doing more than he's doing out there, just based on his movement and his, just his activity out there. Excuse me, Josh Hart is the same kind of player. He has a lot of activity out there, so you always think that he has more stats than he actually does. 3 points, 4 rebounds, 1 steal, 4 assists, 3 rebounds. So he's been playing pretty good. I guess we could talk about Hartenstein. Hartenstein workhorse game, 6 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. 1 block. Miles McBride came out there, gave us a little bit. He had a 3-point shot and he got an assist. But outside of that, he only played 6 minutes. So not for nothing. But this guy, Quentin Grimes, man, he has 13 points, 1 rebound, whatever. But this is what he's been giving us this entire year, man. 6 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. It's not going to cut it, man. I'm going to compare him to another player here. Let's compare him to somebody on Toronto. The guy that I compare him to is my man right here, Gary Trent Jr. Take a look at his height, 6'5", about the same thing like that. 10 points, 2 rebounds, 1 point, 4 assists. This is the stats that Grimes should be giving us as a starter with the Knicks. This guy Gary Trent's been coming off the bench. So 10 points here, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. If Grimes was giving us this, it wouldn't be so bad. Grimes is giving us 6 points as a starter. It's not going to cut it, man. It's just not going to cut it. But just scroll down to just let's look at some of his stats here from his career. So I'm gonna have to find it. Here it goes. Stats here for Gary Trent Jr.'s career. So this is where I think where Grimes should be here. So I'm looking for points per game. Points per game is in this column here. So if you look at his career, right now he's averaging 10.6 because he's only averaging 25 minutes per game, coming off an injury. But last year he averaged 17 points per game. The year before that, 18 points per game. Year before that, 15, 16, 15. So that's what I think Grimes can give us. I think Grimes can give us 15 easy. 15 points per game easy. But there's something going wrong or going on with him. I just don't understand it. Somebody that's so young, 23 years old, with his skill set and his athletic ability and stuff like that, his handle is decent. Like I said, he has a great first step, a decent jump shot. So I just don't understand why he's not giving us 15 points per game. Like it's not because Julius and Brunson are not passing him the ball or Tom Thibodeau's not passing the ball, because as you saw in this game here today, where he has 13 points, he was just playing ball, playing ball. So him being in the second unit, so he doesn't have to play with Julius and Brunson. That's what people are going to argue that it's because Julius and Brunson is messing up Grimes. But good players don't do that. Good players don't care who's on the roster. They're just going to play. You know what I'm saying? So our best players have to defer to him, to our worst player. Something's wrong with that. Something's wrong with that thought process when people talk like that. But like I said, Gary Trent Jr., historically 17, 18, 15, 16, 15, I think that's where he should be. I'm talking about Grimes here, man. So, Grimes got to get himself together, man. There's a lot of career left for him to play. I don't want to keep talking so badly about the kid, but he should not be playing the way that he's been playing, man. He has too much talent for that. So definitely gotta hope that he can figure that out. Because I would hate to trade him, to tell you the truth. Because I wish that he was giving us 14. If Grimes was giving us 14 points per game, I wouldn't be talking about trading him. You know what I'm saying? I would be like, yo, he's our starting two guard, averaging 14 points per game. That's great. Next to Brunson, Julius, and RJ. You know what I'm saying? With IQ coming off the bench. You know what I'm saying? He should be getting 14 points per game, regardless of all of that. You know what I'm saying? So you got to get himself together. It's his career. Because if he can't figure it out, then he should be gone. He should be traded. Somebody, right now, Grimes is the easiest person to trade because I believe that you can't trade Hart this year because we signed him too late. Same thing with Dante DiVincenzo. I'm not sure if we can trade Dante DiVincenzo because we signed him so late. You know what I'm saying? So that's the issue there. So IQ is it could easily be traded. I'm quite sure a lot of teams are calling for IQ. I wouldn't mind IQ being traded, but like I said, we would need to get a starter and replace, So that's the issue. But guys are not playing the way they should play, man. So they put themselves in that position to be traded. It's not the Knicks or anybody doing something to them. They're not putting themselves in position to play well. You know what I'm saying? So this is what it is with that. Drinking that Diet Pepsi, man. I need to give me a sponsorship or something with Pepsi. The way how much Pepsi as I drink, I got a freaking 2 liter right here. Right now, I gotta clear it out, but I got a bunch of bottles and cans here of Diet Pepsi, sugar-free Pepsi, and all this other stuff. Zero sugar Pepsi. As the Knicks are back in action, Dante here with the ball gives it over to Jericho. Jericho's looking, standing there, no threat to do anything. RJ coming around this screen. RJ's looking for Grimes. For Jericho. Jericho back to Dante. Dante back to Jericho. Jericho kicks it right back out to RJ. RJ got to shoot it. Dante's in there fighting. We don't have that extra player. But Jericho is not prepared to score, man. He's just not even trying to score. Active player, but he's got to be a threat in those situations. If he's going to keep catching the ball, he's got to be a threat. Speaking of threat, Schroeder in there breaks the monotony there, pulls up for mid-range jump shot, knocks that down. Got Brunson there. Gets caught on the screen. Dante DiVincenzo gets caught with the offensive foul there. He was trying to get out the way of Schroeder, but they call a foul on him. It is what it is. So yeah, man. In all phases of life, man, you got if you want something, you got to go for it. You have to be in control of yourself. You can't blame other people, man. That's like black people blaming the white man for everything. You know what I'm saying? Or just oh, the reason why I didn't get that promotion is because they the somebody's racist or they just like him or something like that, or he doesn't like me. That's why I get bad grades. It's like weird, man. That mentality is never gonna fly. So anyway, the Knicks don't got nothing going on right now. Julius Randle just tried to reverse slam just now. So I mean, Julius needs to pass the ball. He's dribbling. He's been dribbling the ball now for 2 possessions. Here he goes on the inside there. He gets a score, but the Knicks are working way too hard, man. So as Toronto Raptors are calling a timeout, but Julius Randle, you can see the stress in his eyes. Trying to create something there. He tried to go on a reverse dunk, because nothing was happening. He was stuck in the corner. So then he had to get the ball again. And then he goes in there working extremely hard to try to snake in a layup there. But this Toronto Raptors team doesn't give you much resistance on the inside. So, Julius is going to cook today, scoring in that way. But, the Knicks are definitely wasting a lot of energy just trying to score the basketball, man. It just sucks. So let's scroll up. Let me see. Who did I miss out? So I left it off here with LeVar Carson, man. Definitely welcome, to the pod. I see I am Jarrell here. So I am Jarrell is here. The Giants play tonight. So I think the Giants started at 8:30. So shout out to Jarrell. He does Die Hard Giants live. So we'll be on there about 9:30, 9:45 or so to get the second half of that Giants game. Hopefully the Giants give us something to talk about. The Giants shouldn't be trying to win. But right now, as he said, the Giants are up 7-0. At least the last time that he posted here. Shout out to Jarrell. But it is what it is here. So Jacko wants to know what I think about Sims. So I just talked about him a little bit. Sims like to this day he's been. Let's look at Sims. Let's do that. So I got the ESPN thing here. Look at Sims. So Sims hasn't played much this year. Let's check out his stats so far in his career. So he's played 3 seasons with the Knicks. He played 13 minutes, 15 minutes the first 2 years. This year he's only played 2.8. Right, but take a look at his points. 2 points, 3 points. Look at his rebounds, 4 and 4. So one thing I like to look at with certain players when you look at their stats, if their stats don't change that much between 1 year and the next, that means that they're not really trying to get better. They just not necessarily trying to get better because I'm quite sure he's working extremely hard, but whatever work that he's putting in is not translating to the game, and that has to do with the mental. So this guy Jericho Sims has all the talent in the world, man. I've seen him post up, and he has like different post up moves that he uses, in practice in the practice setting. You know what I'm saying? But he doesn't use any of that when he plays the game. So that has everything to do with his mental. Shout out to Grimes too. All his shortcomings has to do with the way that he approaches the game. It's mental. You know what I'm saying? So it just sucks, man, having to see that all the time with all of our players. But that just goes to show you that the Knicks need to keep working, trying to find that dude. Keep waiting for guys to show up every single time. It's just not gonna, how many years are we gonna wait for a guy? This is his third season. So I mean, he still has the opportunity now with Mitch Robinson out to show us something a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? So he'll have the opportunity to show what he's learned. But if he hasn't shown anything while Mitch Robinson is out, then why are we keeping him around? Guys are not getting better. Let him go to another team. If he blossoms on another team, that's fine. Just as long as the Knicks get their side of the deal. So Siakam spins and wins, hits a spin around jump shot there, spin around like a ballerina with those lavender sneakers. Brunson comes across the timeline barely, 16 seconds on the shot clock there. So Scotty Barnes driving there, and they're saying that where's the foul, but he's body checking him the whole way. So it sucks, man. Yeah. So we got Pudge just eating some salad here. So I don't know if is it a tossed salad? If it is, make sure you wash your hands, brush your teeth afterwards, buddy. So Scotty Barnes with a rebound after the Knicks miss. Scotty Barnes trying to take advantage of the Knicks. Going right at Jericho Sims. Good defense there, but definitely got called for the foul. Yeah, man. So everybody's saying what up to each other here. Yeah, man. Salads are good, but if you're trying to lose weight, just eating pure salads, it's not the best. But everybody always says, "Oh, I got me a salad," and then you look at their salad. Their salad might as well just be a freaking sandwich because they got a bunch of croutons in the shit. They got a bunch of salad dressing. They got just regular iceberg lettuce, no other kind of veggies in there. You know what I'm saying? Tomatoes are in there. And then they have like a big fucking chicken breast in there. Like, so yeah, I mean, if you're gonna eat like that, you might as well just have a regular plate of food. All of the salad dressing and all of the croutons and that type of thing. You might as well just have a bowl of rice. Why are you struggling with yourself like that? Julius, pumping and dumping, just holding the ball too long. RJ gets a wide open 3-point shot. He misses that. So here goes Toronto here, going to take advantage of the Knicks on the fast break there. Siakam being guarded by DiVincenzo. It sucks. Gives it to Scotty Barnes wide open to OG. OG gets his own rebound, comes in and dunks it with two hands. Yeah, man. So here goes the Knicks here, giving these guys so much confidence. I'm at the 9-11 mark, if anybody wants to know. Knicks are playing around with this team, giving them too much confidence, man. Brunson, he got stopped there. Gives it to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo just pulls up right in front of Siakam. He misses it. But, shooter's bounce falls in for 3. So that's 71. So here comes Toronto. Toronto's going to step up a little bit. So I might have to refresh my feed here. Schroeder, cross over to OG. OG hits a 3-point shot. Knocks that down. Yeah, so I gave OG a bad grade in the beginning of the game here. But right now, OG, as always, 14 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Right in my face as he gets another shot there. So now he has 14 points there after catching a fast break shot. So every time I talk badly about a player, that's when they have their career game here. But the Knicks are going to come across the timeline, and they're going to call a timeout. So, I mean, my thing is, Tom Thibodeau probably should have called a timeout when Toronto had 68 points. Don't wait till they get the lead and then call timeout. I mean, that's weird. Gotta protect the lead. Why wait till they get that confidence where they're running you down the court? Now you got to call a timeout. It's too late now. You should have called it before they got the lead. So anyway, like I've been saying on like every single podcast now, Siakam, OG, Barnes, Jacob, Schroeder, all those guys scored double figures. All 5 guys scoring double figures. Shout out to Gary Trent Jr. off the bench. He averages 10 points per game. So they got 6 guys that can score double figures. If you look at the Knicks, man, we only got 3 guys. We only got 3 guys that can score. I mean, IQ's the other guy. So we got 4 guys that can score. If Toronto like loses Siakam, they got Brochure that can come in there, they can fill in there and score a little bit. Or Precious can come in there and fill in that spot. So if they lost Siakam and OG, they could put Brochure and Precious, and they won't really lose much scoring there. They'll still be able to get 2 guys that get double figures. They'll still be able to score a little bit. You know what I'm saying? If they lose Scotty Barnes, like I said, Brochure or Gary Trent Jr. can start at that point. You know what I'm trying to say? So, excuse me, they have guys that can fill in the spots for that, but the Knicks don't have that. If the Knicks are unfortunate and lose RJ again, we're in trouble. IQ is out. So that forces guys that might be hurt enough to call out that they have to play now. So that's a detriment to the team if Brunson say is hurt, but he can't be hurt because IQ is out. You know what I'm saying? Or Julius might be hurt, but he can't be out because all the other guys are out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that. The Knicks, it's nothing around it. The Knicks need to get another scorer on the roster. That's it. There's nothing else around that, man. So Jarrell's going to be the scorebot here for the Giants game, 7-7. So right now we're on a timeout. So let's do that. Let's take advantage of the time. And Giants, New York Giants. So let's take a look at them. This is their scoreboard here. So we got the New York Giants on the screen. The game is tied 7-7. 2 bad teams, 6-6 and 4-8. The Giants are still trying to win games. I just don't understand it. But if we win, we'll be 5-8. That's fine. So that just means that the Giants are not going to be going for a quarterback, if I'm not mistaken, man. Because if they don't get some of the top guys there, then we have to look at the top offensive linemen. Absolutely, man. But if some of those big names from the offensive line get taken off the board, then what are we winning for? It's kind of this messes us up. Shout out to Michael J. Fox, man. He's had that Parkinson's for so long. Look at this crazy dude. I want to get there. Friday Night Knicks dude. The Knicks must owe him something, man. I mean, that dude is making crazy money and getting all kind of tickets for the Knicks games. I just don't understand it. Anyway, let's get back into these Knicks here. Scores. It's up on the board there. Brunson pulls up, foul line, jump shot, knocks that down. So that's 73 tied there. So Like I said, I'm behind a little bit, behind of like almost like 30 seconds here. So after this play here, because it looks like Toronto's going to hit a three. Toronto finds Siakam. Siakam back to Schroeder. Schroeder pumps, dumps back to Siakam for three. So Siakam hits the three. So let me get some refreshing going on here. Get some refreshing. See if they can get me a little bit closer. Knicks are going to hit a 3-2. So, like I said, Toronto Raptors, they do a good job of moving around and stuff, but they don't really play good defense as far as interior and stuff. They're decent on the perimeter. The Knicks are getting manhandled on the screens and stuff. Jacob just shoved Brunson, but Brunson did a good job of baiting Jacob to do that. So heads up point guard. Point guards have just got to be the smartest guy on the court, man. So if Brunson's not passing enough for you, he's definitely floor generating. There's many levels to that. It goes Julius pumping and dumping, fadeaway jump shot on Barnes. I mean, he sees barbecue chicken when he sees the Toronto Raptors, man. This Julius Randle guy. Julius Randle got 24 points here. Still got plenty of time in the third quarter. He got 6 minutes and 56 seconds on my clock. Siakam drives on Julius. Good defense there. Siakam comes out to set a screen. Wow. Schroeder comes inside, gets body checked by Jericho Sims. RJ now with a full head of steam all the way to the basket. Left-handed layup off the glass. No good. Julius in there comes for the rebound, but he loses it out of bounds. Toronto ball. Good effort, man. This is good NBA action. Let me get the refresh here as far as the NBA.com score. So we got some NBA action. You can't complain too much, man. We want the Knicks to be successful, but the game is definitely a fun game to watch so far. A lot of back and forth. The guys are playing with effort. You can see Toronto wants to win this game. Siakam, foul line extended, misses it. Jacob in there fighting by himself, was able to tip it in. And so Julius is down there by himself there. Jericho Sims wasn't around there. So Brunson being guarded by two people, basically. Swings it back to Julius. Julius gets it, being guarded by OG, just bumps him. Brunson, corner three, knocks that down. So this guy, Brunson, man, he just did the whatever that is that he does. Hit that corner three-point shot. Timely jump shot there by Brunson. Scores 81, 78 on my clock. Schroeder pulls up half the foul line, kicks it back up to Siakam, back to OG for three. No good. Brunson with the rebound. Julius to RJ. RJ might have traveled there, but he's able to finish there with the layup. He was Scotty Barnes here, driving with a full head of steam, trying to take advantage on the fast break there. Like I said, that's on the scouting report. Siakam guarding Jericho. Jericho's trying his best playing defense there, but Siakam with the pump and dump fadeaway jump shot there knocks that down. Siakam got a lot of energy. I can see Siakam as that small forward that we're missing. He goes Brunson pumping and dumping on Schroeder there. Schroeder just falls to the ground. They call it offensive foul. Schroeder is something else, man. He's a pest. He is a pest, yo. He is still a starting point guard in the league. Like I said, if we want to talk about like guys that know how to call the game, know how to take advantage of the spots, Schroeder did a good job there. Definitely flopping. Did a big time flopping job there. So, but the referees don't call flopping no more, I guess, huh? That was definitely flopping on Schroeder's part. But that's the point guard's job, man. The point guard job is to frustrate the other team, get the charges, get the assists when needed, take the threes, get the layups when they need it. OG drives. It's like Julius wasn't paying attention. But Julius was able to get the rebound off of OG miss. Julius is dribbling, crosses over, and just loses the ball. Julius had two Knicks in front of him, but decided to do some fancy crossover there. He's trying to direct some defense. He told Jericho Sims to go out to guard the three, but then he didn't run in to guard the inside. It's crazy. So Jericho Sims came out to guard the perimeter, and then Julius chased him, which left the paint open. So I'm just looking at Tom Thibodeau to see if he's going to yell at only Jericho Sims. Because, he's good for that. Always yelling at Jericho Sims. OG on the drive. There he goes wide open because Julius Randle was yelling at Jericho to get out to guard the three-point shot. But then Julius came out to guard the same player. So, miscommunication by the Knicks there. Let's see what we can do. So definitely a back and forth game here. Julius got 24. You got Brunson with 14. Barrett got 15, playing decent today. Not really shooting the ball well, but like I say, he is playing well. I'm enjoying what I'm seeing from RJ. Grimes got 13 off the bench. Haven't seen him in a while, so the next substitution, we should see him come out. On the other side of the ball, four guys double figures on Toronto. Everybody's about the same. Schroeder with 11. You got Barnes with 14. OG with 16, leading their scores. Siakam with 14, and Jacob got 9 himself. So they got a bunch of guys scoring the ball for them, getting a full team effort from those guys. But like I said, in the meantime, only our best 3 players are scoring. We're not getting nothing from Sims. We're not getting nothing from DiVincenzo. Off the bench, Hartenstein, we got McBride, Hart. If Grimes didn't score 13, we'd be getting smoked right now. So keep that in mind. Let's put that in perspective. If Grimes didn't break out for 13 points in 13 minutes, we would be getting smoked. So here comes Jericho Sims back to Brunson. Brunson's trying to draw the foul, and he does. He draws the foul on Schroeder. Good play by Brunson to create that. Damn, we need a trade. We need a trade so bad. I hate playing behind the 8 ball with our scorers, but guys have to get 40 in order for us to compete. It's crazy. Josh Hart almost threw the ball away there. Julius Randle taking advantage of OG falling, able to get a nice layup. So I'm at 85-82. It's back and forth game here. Shout out to Toronto Raptors about to get another 3-point shot. So here goes Schroeder. Schroeder catches and drives up and over to OG. OG with another 3-point shot. So like I said, every time I say one guy is trash, then they come out and have an awesome game. So Josh Hart tried to take advantage of Toronto on the fast break, and Siakam got called for the foul. So I don't know if we're going to get free throws here. Looks like Josh Hart is preparing for free throws. So, yep, we're getting some free throws here for Josh Hart. Jesus Christ, man. Taking a look at your comments, guys. Here goes Terrence Mosley. What's good, man? Terrence Mosley changed his picture there. That's a nice OG picture there. Is there plastic on those chairs? He said Knicks defense is trash. Yeah, man. The Knicks have to play perfect defense in order for us to compete. But against Toronto, for some reason, we're always a step behind against these guys. That's one thing about Toronto. Like I said, they play soft, but they do move. They do move around a lot. You know what I'm saying? They do cover a lot of ground. So the Knicks got to pay attention. They have a lot of guys that are just moving out there. Knicks don't pay attention a lot. Because Siakam gets all the way inside into a spot, but he just blows the easy jump shot there over a shorter Josh Hart. Julius against OG, drive and spin, kicks out to Josh Hart. Josh Hart wide open 3-point shot. He knocks that down. So Josh Hart's got to make his shots, man. So hopefully he can get some scoring going on here because Grimes held us down for a little bit. Somebody else got to give us something. So here we go. Precious dribbling way too much. He stops, gives it to OG. OG got the ball. He has pink sneakers on. Comes around the screen by Precious. Interior pass there. Hartenstein picks it up. Goes Brunson. Gives it over to Josh. Josh is wide open on the inside. Gives it out to Grimes. Give me that. 3-point shot. No good. Josh with the rebound. Here goes Brunson. Side step. Pulls up. He got that. Nope, he missed it. So 2 timely 3-point shots. The Knicks kind of needed those. Here goes Precious pushing the ball up the court. Somebody take them cookies from him. Siakam gets it top of the key. Duck walking motherfucker. Looking back and forth. Driving. Pushes Grimes back to OG for 3. So OG is kicking our ass right now with a 3-point shot. So OG definitely got over 20 points right now. So OG got to have like 21 or something. Let me see. Yeah, 22. OG got 22. Julius driving on OG. Fake. Pump. Dump. Fade away and knocks it down and the foul. So good defense by OG. But Julius Randle's taking some bad shots, but he's making them, man. So you can't really say nothing. That first season under Tom Thibodeau, this guy Julius Randle was shooting that fadeaway jump shot in that same spot all the time. Pump, takes another bump, and then fades. So all those shoulder blocking moves, man, is too much, man. I feel like he needs another coach to teach him some stuff. Because he's definitely shoulder blocking guys way too much, man. I just feel that this takes the energy away from you, man, having to rely on that all the time. But we're up 92-88 at the moment, 2:38 on my clock. Macaulay Flynn pushing the ball up the court. Yeah, man, I get you. Yeah, man. If it was up to me, Tom Thibodeau would be out of here. But Tom Thibodeau's going to finish the season. We'll have to revisit that in the off season. Shout out to Randall Paul. Who would you bring in to make an instant impact? I really like Bajan, man. That dude from Detroit. I really like Bajan. But this is the guy's on the tip of my tongue. Pause. Ooh, nasty. You know what I'm saying? DeRozan we keep talking about. Those guys are right on the tip of the tongue. Pause. But there's definitely players out there. As Brunson hits a mid-range jump shot, there's definitely players out there that are available. People keep talking about OG, but listen, we're not trading with Toronto. It's not happening. You know, we can just scroll down to whoever's winning in the league right now. At the next break, we'll take a quick look. But Brunson's going in and out on Flynn, gets it over to Julius. So Julius against Scotty Barnes. He sees barbecue chicken when he sees Barnes here. Barnes is out there, playing Pokemon out there, and he just drove and dunks on him with two hands. So, Grimes' idea of playing defense is spreading his legs and trying to play Pokemon with him. It's crazy. But Brunson, Julius out there, definitely working hard, trying to get the fans involved, trying to get the fans hyped, you know? Yeah, get off your seats, man. Julius Randle's doing the best that he can, trying to get the crowd into this game. I can't hear the crowd. I can't hear them cheer, which I should plug myself in so I could hear it. So let me do that. But definitely, man, big time play. Look at Grimes playing Pokemon there. Got his hands on the side and just like playing Pokemon. Julius Randle comes in there and just almost takes the whole fucking backboard, the rim, and everything off. Nice, man. Grimes, look at Grimes. Barnes. I keep saying Grimes, but trying to play Pokemon, you know. And is he a dancehall queen trying to get his wine on? Or is he playing some defense there? So here comes Precious there with a 3-point shot. He knocks that down. So, for every good play the Knicks make, man, Toronto comes down and just makes another shot, just keeps them in the game here. Brunson just goes around Precious, but they're going to call a foul on the floor. Yeah, so Precious is a good player. Can't front. I think he played for Memphis. He probably should have went to what team did Cole Anthony play for? I can't remember. He went to North Carolina. And maybe Cole Anthony should have followed him to Memphis, in college. Yeah, but I love that Julius Randle's trying to get the crowd involved and stuff, Definitely need that. Let me see if I can get some sound here. Yeah, definitely. So we got Wally and Breen. So they're showing the franchise 3-point scoring games here. Randle was 61. Ewing got 203. Carmelo Anthony got 108. But look at Richie Guerin. Richie Guerin should definitely have his number retired. I just think it's ridiculous. He's 90-something years old now. Richie Guerin should have his number retired. RJ should not be wearing number 9. That should be in the rafters. I don't understand. But Julius Randle, man, at the end of his Knicks career, he might end up being in the top 5 in a lot of categories, man. And people are gonna be hating on him. But for all this bad blood that the fans have with Julius, we're missing a lot of good basketball here, man, by complaining so much. And Scotty Barnes hits another 3-point shot, man. So it's 97-97, third quarter. Brunson, timely jump shot, misses it. Hartenstein's in there fighting for the rebound. No fouls being called, but he's working hard there. Wasn't able to score. Siakam, full head of steam, tries to take advantage. Kyrie Trent for 3. Misses it. Thank God. And so the Knicks got a chance here. Look at Grimes, super fast running up the court. He should have just laid it up on Precious. I don't understand. So here goes Toronto, definitely come attacking the Knicks here. Brunson inside, alley-oop to Hartenstein. Hartenstein brings it back down, tries to lay it up. He misses it, so definitely that's the end of the shot clock violation, but they call a foul before the shot clock violation. So Hartenstein's going to give some foul shots here. So I believe that was a shot clock violation, but Toronto, this referees bailed him out. So Nick's going to get a chance to get 2 points on the board here. Yeah, man. So Randall Paul brings that up. I see somebody just said Jay Wright. Jay Wright should be the next coach. I already got that circle there, for Jay Wright to be the next head coach for the Knicks. Just based off the Villanova connection. I wouldn't mind it, man, because he's not doing nothing right now. He already is super successful in college. It's time to try the pros, Let me see. Torrey Craig. Yeah, Torrey Craig is one guy. Torrey Craig is old, man. He's not a young guy. He's like in his 30s. He's playing it for Chicago right now, not really doing much. Shout out to Patrick Williams. I see people talking about Patrick Williams. He's a bum too. It's another young kid on the same ilk as Grimes. Somebody with super talent, but he's playing with better players, and it's like, oh, woe is me. They're not passing me the ball. It's so crazy. Yeah, but Grimes is dope, man. Grimes has it all. I just don't understand what's up with money. He runs up the court really well, super fast, man. Macaulay Flynn is getting all kind of busy out there. Precious again for another wide open 3-point shot. He misses that to end the third quarter. Man, but we got the cardiac Knicks in full effect, man. 98-97, man. Sheesh. Oh, I don't know if I could deal with this every single night, man. Like I said, I get in arguments with guys on Twitter sometimes. Guys they they wait to the right time to start commenting on you, and the next thing you know, other guys compound you and they start attacking you on Twitter and stuff. But the Knicks make every single game into a slugfest. It's like too much. I know it's professional sports. I know it's the NBA, and we're always going to have good play against good teams and stuff. But Toronto's not a good team, man. Of course we can go back and forth with them because look, like I said, we play shorthanded against every single team. But even though they have better scorers than us and stuff, they have more talent as far as scoring, and they just have more mobility out there. They're definitely moving around. On the Knicks side of things, we only have 3 guys in double. We have 4 guys in double figures. Grimes is the 4th guy, but outside of RJ, Julius, and Brunson, that's all we got, man. That's all we got to scoring. Everybody else are just role players. We got too many good role players, man. We need to get that extra person. So I mean, just bringing it back to my man here because we're on a timeout. Bringing it back to Randall Paul. The first thing that you do here is just take a look at the NBA standings. NBA standings. So checking out the NBA standings, look at the Eastern Conference. Just look at the Eastern Conference at first. We're not going to trade with the Celtics, Magic, Bucks, 76ers, any of those guys, Pacers, even Cleveland. Any of these teams here, we're probably not trading for because those guys are looking for the same thing the Knicks got. They're looking to get better via trade. You know what I'm saying? So the Nets, the Heat are looking to get better via trade as well. So some of these teams here, let's say you got to start looking at these teams. Starting with Atlanta Hawks. Atlanta Hawks have a couple guys that are redundant. They got a lot of small forwards there. Sadiq Bey is somebody that we probably should try to get off of the Hawks. They have Jalen Johnson over there. They got quite a few players over there that we probably should be looking at. Just doing a quick sweep here. If I can click their one of their games here. Let's click the last game when they lost to the Celtics. To the 76ers. Sadiq Bey, like I said, DeAndre Hunter is a player that we probably should try to call to try to get. They have plenty of players there. Garrison Matthews is another guy that's just chilling on their bench. Maybe we can get him and see what we can do with that player. Just looking like that. If you just look around the league, take a look at the Hornets. The Hornets are playing. They're just in a team in disarray, man. They have a lot of bad things going on with them. If we could look at the Hornets here, the Knicks are back in action now. But take a look at them. They got Miles Bridges. They already made commitment to him. But Terry Rozier is there. Maybe we could pull him off the roster. They got Brandon Miller, so maybe Gordon Hayward is a player that we can pluck off their roster. You know what I'm saying? A lot of players like that. Who could we get? Can we pluck some of these guys off? We're not going to get a superstar player, so that's one thing that we can't do. Check and look at the Wizards real quick while there's no scoring going on right now. We got Miles McBride back in the game. Take a look at the Wizards. They got Kuzma. They got Danny Avdija. Kuzma might be able to get him via trade. But they paid him, so they want him. They got Gallinari. Gallinari could be the backup 4, as RJ makes a nice little layup there. So 197 for the Knicks. Scrolling down, they got guys like Muscala. They don't really have too many guys outside of that on their roster. Gary Trent with a jump shot, he knocks that down. So here we go, NBA action, 99-100. We already mentioned the Bulls. We got Toronto Raptors. We're not trading with them. The Pistons. Looking at the Pistons, just looking at one of their box scores, taking out the Pistons. Look at Bajan. Bajan had 9 points in this game here, but that's one guy that I want. Shout out to Bagley is decent. Shout out to Alec Burks. There's quite a few players that we could pluck off other teams' rosters. Knicks are doing good here, man. Getting back on defense there. Just definitely stopped the layup. Shout out to Hartenstein, and McBride. RJ with a corner 3-point shot. So here we go. This is RJ time. RJ with a corner 3-point shot in transition. Nice pass by Josh Hart. So we're up 103 to 99. You know, so that's just the Eastern Conference, guys. And Macaulay Flynn driving to the basket. He blows the layup. So good defense by the Knicks, man. But the Knicks are right now where Toronto was, where we're a step ahead of them. Here comes RJ driving. He gets blocked. He gets hit pretty hard there. Just basically took the win out of him. But I think he'll be fine. Scroll up again. Let's take a look at the Western Conference, right? We're not trading with Toronto. We're not trading with the Thunder, Mavericks, Nuggets, Lakers. We're not trading because all those guys are looking for the same thing we're looking for. They're looking to try to squeeze another player. Kings, Suns. They're looking to try to squeeze another player to help them. So the Rockets, they're pretty confident. The Clippers, I guess we could start with the Clippers. Take a look at what the Clippers are doing. Just click the last game that they played. Take a look at the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard had 40. Kawhi Leonard had 40 against the Utah Jazz. He had to get 40 to beat them. Paul George, Zubac is a guy. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind trading for Zubac. Zubac got 18 and 12, man. James Harden's out there totally destroyed their chemistry. Terrence Mann is a guy I would like to pluck off their team. Norman Powell's a guy that I wouldn't mind taking. If Westbrook is not going to start for them, I would like to see Westbrook be a Knick. So they got plenty of guys that can be moved. Paul George, like I mentioned, Kawhi Leonard. Any of those guys could possibly be had if they're going to keep losing. If they're going to keep losing, any of those guys can be had. But like I said, I'm looking at guys like Terrence Mann and Norman Powell because, they don't make as much. And those guys can definitely be a starting two guard for us, for the Knicks. The Warriors with Curry, but they're not going to get rid of him. The Pelicans are right there. They're probably looking for a trade also to make them better. They have Zion. They probably want to get up off of Zion because Zion he's not fitting what they're trying to do. So they definitely probably want to see what they can do with Zion. Maybe get a nice haul for him to make their team better. The Grizzlies, they're waiting for John Morant. But they're 16 and 15. What are they going to do? You got the Trailblazers. Who do the Trailblazers have? They got what's his name? Jeremy Grant. So it's 103 to 99 for the Knicks. 10 minutes in this game here. Let's look at their box score. Looking at the Trailblazers. So it looks like they're reviewing a play right now. But take a look at the Trailblazers. They got Anthony Simmons. They're probably going to keep. Shaedon Sharp. They're probably going to keep. Scoot Henderson, of course, they keep in. Got Jabari Walker. He's going to be around. Chris Murray. I don't see any of their guys there. Like I said, Jeremy Grant is on their team, so Jeremy Grant could probably be plucked off their team nice and easy, because they're trying to build through the youth there. So Jeremy Grant could definitely be a Knick tomorrow, probably if you tried to trade for him. San Antonio Spurs, take a look at them real quick. Like I said, I'm just answering my man's question here, Randall Paul. This is what you do. You just look around. Keldon Johnson, Vassell. These are young guys here. Do they have anybody older? Zach Collins. You got Doug McDermott. We could plug him off the roster if we wanted to. Cedi Osman's another guy that we could plug off their roster if we wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Are those guys necessarily going to make us better? Not really. But like that, you have to comb the league. If you want to look at the Warriors, they do have young players there that they're not utilizing. They just lost to the Thunder. But they got Wiggins. Wiggins is probably available via trade. Shout out to Kuminga. Kuminga got 24 points and 12 rebounds. He should have been starting for them. I don't understand it. So they have guys that that's available out there. The Knicks have to be vigilant. We have to be creative. We have to watch what's going on out there and just be proactive, man. We definitely need to get that extra player because I guarantee all the other teams that you saw that are playoff ready, play-in ready, they're looking to get good players too. So that's going to be the difference between the Knicks being a top team in the East or being a playing team or possibly missing the playoffs. So anyway, 104 to 99. Macaulay Flynn hits a clutch three-point shot this now, man. Wow, that dude has a lot of confidence right now. This guy Macaulay Flynn, he's been playing with a pin up his ass the whole fucking game. 10 points off the bench. Here goes Josh Hart, right-hand side, gives it over to RJ. RJ's driving, takes a bump. Oh, sidestep, beautiful. He should have shot that, though. Excuse me, just belching into the mic. My bad. Well, RJ with a nice, beautiful sidestep there. That was great, but he should have shot that. He's too busy trying to kick it out for the three. So McKelly Flynn hits a clutch 3-point shot, and they take him out. It's crazy. OG's back in the game now. Here comes McBride. McBride's being jammed here by Schroeder. Takes a screen from Hartenstein. Doing too much dribbling, just picks up and shoots over him. Like somebody told McBride that he's like Stephon Marbury out there. But Schroeder right now is being guarded by RJ. Interior pass here to Barnes being guarded by Grimes. So he abuses Grimes, man. Just takes him right to the basket and lays it up. Scores 104-104. So here we go. RJ going to take advantage of Toronto on the fast break the way they do to us. RJ does a good job putting the brakes on and makes a layup on the opposite side like he should have been doing for the last 4 years. Grimes with a nice, it's going to be Barnes with a nice little pass on the inside to Brochere. So Barnes definitely got it going right now too. Josh Hart comes across the Hartenstein screen. Back to RJ over to Grimes. Grimes looking for help. He should have just drove. Now Josh Hart full head of steam all the way to the basket. Wow. He uses the left hand to push off, and then he makes a layup with the right hand. No foul called there. So I guess the referees called it incidental. Because Josh Hart definitely used his strength to push off there for that layup. Schroeder comes across the screen, being guarded by McBride. McBride is definitely staying down on defense. OG with the ball. He's driving super hard. Hartenstein, good defense there. Knicks fighting there for the rebound. They called a foul. I'm not sure about that. Knicks are up 108. Playing games with his team here. Look at that. Josh Hart with all the pushing and shoving there. So he wanted a foul, but he definitely was creating a lot of the contact. Look, a lot of those elbows into Brochere's stomach. He got bottleneck there, but it's incidental stuff, man. He was doing a lot of pushing, so the referees call that. All right, so let's catch up to these comments here. I see you guys. And Zion, you think Zion will be a Knick? No, I think if we wanted to trade for him, we definitely could. But the thing is, getting Zion is going to require a lot. It's not just going to be Fournier and Grimes and picks. That's not going to get you Zion. Zion is going to require RJ. It's going to require IQ. It's going to require a package for Zion, just off his name alone. Yeah, Brogdon is there too. Absolutely, Brogdon will be a nice pickup to be to help us out there because Brogdon can score. But the thing with Brogdon's always hurt, man. Good. RJ got a freaking bone up his ass right now, man. That motherfucker's scoring like crazy. Good pass by Josh Hart. So Josh Hart and RJ are definitely taking over this fourth quarter right now with their good play. But the Knicks keep letting these guys get close there. Brochere just shoots a 3-point shot, man. That would have took them over the top. But here comes the Knicks, full head of steam. Grimes all the way to the basket. He misses it. Josh Hart with another rebound. Definitely taking over this fourth quarter. Here goes Grimes. Oh, yes, knocks that down. I like that. Shows it. Comes over to the right-hand side. One dribble, pull up. Nice. So Grimes with 16. He hasn't scored much this whole second half here. But he had 13 in the first half. Definitely held us down. Here goes Schroeder over to OG. Good steal by RJ. God damn, give me those cookies. RJ leading the break there. Gets it to Hart. Hart with a nice, strong layup. This Toronto Raptors team is like I said, they play soft, man. They all the Knicks need to do is just body these guys, and they don't show any type of resilience to fight the Knicks when the Knicks play physical. So right now, Josh Hart is leading the team here with these rebounds, timely rebounds, pushing guys off, making timely passes. So this is definitely the Josh Hart show, Josh Hart and RJ show here in the fourth quarter. 11 points for Josh Hart. 5 rebounds with 3 offensive, but 7 assists for Josh Hart off the bench today, man. So definitely taking over this fourth quarter. RJ with 25, bro. 10 for 20 right now for RJ. RJ's not really doing much rebounding, not really doing much passing this or stealing a block or getting anything like that. He does have a block, but he's definitely kicking ass offensively today, man. 25 points. I'm loving the way RJ's playing right now. I got nothing bad to say about RJ. Last year and the last 4 years, all I've been doing was talking shit about RJ. But this year, I have nothing bad to say, man. He's definitely cleaned up a lot of the stuff that he should have cleaned up a long time ago. It just clicks for him now, so that's great. We didn't trade for him, so that's great. We didn't trade him away. So we stayed down with him. The front office stayed down with him, and he eventually picked it up. So now RJ is who he is now. He's playing very well. The scoring is nice, but just him playing better basketball. Just being decisive out there and taking what the defense gives him. I like the sidestepping. I like the strong finishing. I like the passing. The defense is better this year, man. So RJ's definitely on a roll right now. Randall held us down the entire game with 31 points. Brunson was a little cold, especially up until now, but definitely RJ and Josh Hart holding us down right now in the beginning of the fourth quarter. So timeouts are happening right now. We basically in crunch time, 6 minutes and 52 seconds. Knicks up 115 to 108. I anticipate, Julius and Brunson coming in, so we're gonna have to finish this off and make it a strong game here. Keep scrolling. Oh, shout out to Kareem. Welcome, Kareem. It's a good game, man. Toronto always gives us a good game. They definitely want to compete against us. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, they're not a physical team. They're an active team. You know what I'm saying? They're an active team, but they're just not physical. The Knicks are definitely bodying these guys, and I believe that's the reason why we're winning. We're definitely bodying these guys. Yeah, I mean, Zion is fat, man. The dude don't want to do nothing about his condition. He's a fat dude. He's just running down the court, super fat. He's still getting all his points and everything, but he just doesn't get the little nuances about longevity and eating right and stuff like that. They said that dude be eating buckets of chicken still, man. All these years in the NBA, he's still doing his thing. But I mean, if you still can get 20-something points per game and you're still dunking ripping the paint off the rim on every dunk, what can you say? But he's been hurt a lot. But let's get back to the game. We go Siakam, back over to OG. OG's definitely been playing well today. Gets over to the foul line, kicks it out to Barnes for three. Barnes misses that. So Barnes, these guys have been playing well today, man. You got to tip your hat to them. Can't make every shot. Brunson, right-hand side, picked up by Schroeder. Julius Randle screen. Gives it to Julius. Julius pick and pop. Dribble, sidestep. Fights in for the rebound after a miss. Gives it over to RJ, but stolen by Siakam. So here comes Siakam pushing the ball up the court. Knicks got to stop the ball. Here goes the corner three by Schroeder, and he knocks that down. Did he count it as a three? Yes, they did. 111 to 115. So here goes Brunson. Casually dribbling the ball up the court. 18, 17, 16. Sheesh. These half-court violations, man. Anyway, Brunson, top of the key, driving against Schroeder. Schroeder just playing hockey with him. Got the jazz hands and playing hockey with him. Brunson hits that shot. 117 to 111. Schroeder wide open. Brunson got caught on a big-time screen, but Schroeder falls to the ground. They're going to call a foul on Brunson. That's garbage. So Brunson just threw his hands at the ref. You got to be careful. They're going to call a technical on this guy. Well, look at Schroeder. He comes around a screen there. Jacob is definitely illegal screening his ass, pulling his arm and everything. Brunson comes out to defend it, and then Schroeder flops. So remember the beginning of the year when the Knicks were getting called by all these flops. So now the referees are not calling flops anymore. Shit is so crazy. So Schroeder, ball on line, misses the free throw. Yeah, man. So Rob Bracey says, "No thinking on Zion, man." Coach K tells us how he kept his weight down. Yeah, man. Like, you literally have to lock him up and have somebody watching to make sure he's not eating anything, man. This shit is crazy. Yeah, man. That guy's still he's still wearing Naruto t-shirts and stuff like that. Naruto button-ups. Crazy, man. Bucket of chicken. Probably don't take showers properly. It's crazy. He looked like he ate another Zion. That's some funny shit. Brunson comes around a Hartenstein screen. Schroeder. The way Toronto plays defense, they got the jazz hands going on, trying to body check guys. Turnover by the Knicks there. Good defense by Brunson. Does a take foul on OG to prevent the layup. I'm glad that OG didn't retaliate there. These guys are playing so hard. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, for him to get mad about Brunson stopping him from making a layup, it's all good. The competition between these two teams, I love it. Good stuff. Yeah, but this Toronto Raptors team, they're really trying their best to compete. Physicality's not there, but they definitely so active. Good take foul here by Brunson, yeah, to prevent OG from getting up. Glad no technical or anything was called. I hope the referees aren't reviewing this. I don't know what's going on here. But there's some dead play here. I don't know what's happening. Are the referees reviewing? Oh my god. They called a clear path foul, man. These referees ain't shit, man. They literally called a clear path foul, man. Oh man, these referees they want to be famous so bad. Sheesh. Is that a clear path foul? I don't know how you call that a clear path foul. Are they reviewing it? I mean, but my thing is Brunson got in front of him. He got in front of him, and then he stopped him. So is that a clear path foul? He got in front of him before he shot it. So I don't know. The referees are going to review it, I guess. So they're reviewing it. So here we go. So we're gonna waste all this time here now. The right now it's 9:43. So we should be going to the Giants game right now. We should be going to Die Hard Giants to watch the play by play with Jarrell. But we can't do that because we're here reviewing a bullshit call here. Oh my god! So they're gonna say the play that's called stands as called. Like whatever, dude, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. It's garbage. I mean, it's the replay center in Secaucus. Replay center in Secaucus. 3 referees, guys looking at videotape. It's just too much for guys to get the calls wrong every time, man. So anyway, OG to Schroeder on the inbounds. Jacob has it looking, sweeps it, trying to get a foul from Hartenstein. I mean, Jacob with the illegal screens, man. Come on now. Good steal by Brunson. That was an illegal screen all the way. So what are they calling here? This guy Jacob illegal screens all the fucking way, man. He's been grabbing arms and look at Jacob. Watch him. Hip check, push check. Look at him pushing. Look at he's touching a little bit too much. Look, he's pushing. How was that? Where's the foul at? There was no foul on Josh Hart on Siakam. Like there's blatant fouls there by Jacob there with the pushing. So I think they initially called a foul on him. They were calling a foul on Josh Hart. So are they reviewing this too? Oh my God, this referee team is reviewing this too? Come on, man. Are they reviewing this too? Oh my God. Are they reviewing this right now for a flagrant foul on Siakam? What is going on here? Oh my God. The previous play is being reviewed for a possible flagrant foul. Like, man, it's so ridiculous, man. Oh my God, so fucking ridiculous. So anyway, something's going on here because I'm way behind. Because I'm looking at it. Looks like Toronto came back here. Now, is it still dead ball? Let me just refresh this again. Are we still in the dead ball? Yeah, we're still in the dead ball. So they're looking at Siakam as tripping Josh Hart. Man. So it was 117 and 113. So that's correct. We're still in the dead ball trying to figure out what's happening. Oh my God! Look at the referees watching it. It looks like this like CHI. What do they call it? CHI, CSI. So it's like a CSI situation here. So are we gonna do some forensic evidence now? The freaking guy's gonna come out there and do a cotton swab and do like what is he saying? Oh my God! Common foul on loose ball foul stands as called. Like these guys want to be famous. They want to be famous. Yeah, I'm waiting for the referees to have their own reality show out there. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. This shit is ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous shit, man. It's like now he's up there smiling, talking to Josh Hart and smiling. Man, these guys want to be famous so bad. You look like an extra from New Jack City or something like that. Freaking Christopher Williams, freaking stunt double or something, man. Get the fuck out of here. wake me. I'm dreaming. Oh my God. That dude Jacob, he's been giving us some really dirty picks, grabbing. Look at this guy. He want to be famous so bad. Fuck out of here. Never seen referees talk so fucking much. Shut the fuck up and call the game. He goes, Brunson comes across the timeline, guarded by Schroeder. I feel like I haven't talked basketball in a long time because these fucking refs. Nice pass inside from Hartenstein to Hartenstein from Brunson. Definitely got fouled to the rim there, but Hartenstein made him pay. Scotty Barnes pushing the ball up the court here, taking advantage of Julius' interior pass to Jacob. Good defense by the Knicks, but they're going to call a foul. So I don't know about that, man. There might be offensive interference by Jacob. I need to see the replay. So ridiculous. All right, so here we go. Hartenstein, this is the Hartenstein play. So Hartenstein comes in. He gets fouled there. He got pushed. He got pushed there before the ball went up. So that should have been a foul. So I would like to see the replay of this play here. Jacob shooting there off the front of the rim. So here we go. Scotty Barnes kicks it into Jacob. Okay. Whoever that is there, I think it was Josh Hart, fouled him. So I'll admit to that. Second free throw is up. He makes that. Oh my God. 19 and 115. Spoiler alert, it's about to be 21. NBA.com is not refreshing the site fast enough here. Brunson off of Julius' screen. So Julius has been quiet for a long time scoring-wise now. It's Brunson's turn. RJ had it going with Josh Hart, so now Brunson's turn to cook. Spin, foul line jump shot, and knocks it down. How does he hit these jump shots all the time? There's nothing he just makes it. Nothing ever rattles in. It's always all net. Nothing ever rattles in for Brunson. It's always pure shots. Here goes Schroeder all the way to the basket. There takes a bump from Brunson. There, he's a big time flopper, man. Back to Siakam. Siakam driving full head of steam, extended all the way to the basket. Nice layup by Siakam. So Brunson's pushing. Yeah, like I said, I wouldn't mind Siakam. I mean, what is Brunson doing? Get across the timeline. So I wouldn't mind Siakam coming in, but Siakam will have to be our small forward. That would be interesting. We got forever beef against Toronto. He goes Brunson, man. This is all Brunson by himself. Julius Randle gets the ball. He's waiting. Oh, he's forcing everything. Kicks it out to Grimes. Wide open three. Yeah. 3-point shot by Grimes. So Grimes, the confidence early in the game in the first half. 2 3-point shots here in the second half. He got 19 points off the bench. Siakam, good defense there by Hart. Late call there. Julius pumping, swung it around, goes all the way inside, able to find Grimes open for three. Knocks that down. Ooh. It's good to see the kid coming back here, man. 19 points off the bench. You know what I'm saying? He found his mojo. You can't play with Julius. What the fuck is going on here? Yeah, man. So I'm still using Melon. I'm still using the Melon app. So I don't know if I lost the connection there just now. Tell me if you guys in the chat, tell me if you can hear me, okay? Because this Melon app is some bullshit. I just got kicked out the stream just now. So let me know if you guys can hear and see me right now. Because this Melon app is some bullshit. Like I haven't had a chance to sit down and change it. But I'm definitely gonna have to make a move here with this thing. Okay, so I got a check from CC. So anyway, Brunson, top of the key, around Julius screen. He's driving, kicks it out to Josh Hart. Josh Hart to the shooter. I wanted that. I wanted Grimes to get that. Back out to Josh Hart for the open three. He knocks it down. So Josh Hart definitely came along, playing extra mad. Josh Hart plays better when he's mad. 16 points for Hart. And so good a bench play here by Hart and Grimes here to hold us down in the absence of IQ, even though IQ hasn't been playing well. Josh Hart, full head of steam all the way to the basket, man. Still able to finish. This fucking guy here. So he got 18 points off the bench, baby. Love it. Big time play there, man. Walking with the swag. Definitely got a lot of shiny sweat all over him, man. Absolutely. Big time play there by Josh Hart. Josh Hart basically took over this fourth quarter. So we would not be where we are right now without Josh Hart, man. Unbelievable. Yeah, man. Thank you, CC, for letting me know. Thank you, Mega, for letting me know. But yeah, man, Melon app is only $17, and that's for their premium. So that tells you right there, $17 for their premium. That means it's some bootleg shit. You know what I'm saying? But they give you all the things that you get from the other streaming sites. But the other streaming sites charge you $50 for what Melon's giving you for $17. You see what I'm trying to say? So that's the reason why I'm on Melon, because why would I pay $50 for the same features, when I can get it from Melon for 17? But as you can see, I keep getting dropped from the stream and all this other stuff, and sometimes I don't know if I'm live or not. You know what I'm saying? So it sucks. Some people say that the audio cuts out. Some people say that sometimes it slurs or drags. Sometimes, man. So it has to do with the system. So maybe their system is changing. Maybe they don't have a lot of people using it, or they just have a poor system. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it is what it is. There, I'm gonna have to switch. It's not gonna hurt too bad, but to pay $50, for something that I know another service can give to you for 17 is hard to switch. But you got to do it reliability, right? That's why people get Hondas, right? That's why people get Hondas and Acuras and Toyotas and Lexus, because those are the most reliable cars out there. You gotta pay to play. Anyway, 129 right now, man. Tail of the quarters. That third quarter was borderline quarter of death there, 37-32 in the third quarter. But here we are in the fourth quarter. The Knicks turned on the defense, 31-22. So that's the game right there, 129-119. When people hear that defense, man, they always say, "Oh, the Knicks didn't play defense," because look at they allowed Toronto to score 119. Yo, I was looking at the box scores just now from various other teams. Yo, that's the league average now. Right now the teams are just scoring a lot of points nowadays. It has nothing to do with them of the league having more talent or anything like that. It's just the pace. The pace out there, the 3-point shooting is so much 3-point shooting out there now. So every team can shoot threes, man. So the scoring is just up league wide. It doesn't mean that it's better players or the game is better. It doesn't mean that. It just means that there's definitely a lot more 3-point shots being made. See, right now the Knicks is incredible right now. 17 for 29 from three, man. Let me just make sure that's correct. 17 for 29 from three. Toronto 13 for 37. 13 for 37. They shot 37 threes. So I mean, it's not necessarily a better game. It's just that these teams are literally shooting so many 3-point shots. As I think I don't know who scored just now, but Toronto just made a nice little layup. So I'm definitely behind there. So that made it 21 to 129. So I think I'm right on balance there. I think I'm behind by maybe 15 seconds. So good defense here. Good defense by Toronto. Toronto turnover by the Knicks here. Knicks are coming back. 2:10 in this game on my clock. Toronto still has plenty of time here. I don't want to talk about how they can win the game because I'm not a Toronto fan. This is a Knicks channel. But Schroeder gets in there, gets a nice scoop layup there. RJ's trying not to score. I'll deal with that. Brunson being picked up full court here by Schroeder. Schroeder backs off to let him come across the timeline. So, I mean, it was almost a half-court violation there. Brunson on the inside there loses the ball, man. Here comes Toronto, full fast break here. I mean, Barnes just drove and gives it right to Julius. So, poor decisions here, poor play by both teams here. But Toronto had a chance to really cut into the lead, but he just gave it right to Julius. So now Julius is doing too much jab stepping here as a power forward in the NBA. Now he's being guarded by the point guard, telling guys to clear out. Being guarded by the point guard, looking for a pass right now. Turns around, shoots it in the foul line. Almost a shot clock violation, knocks that down. Too much wishing, not swishing. Too much wishing by Julius. Wow, Siakam just blows a layup. So this Toronto Raptors team, after a Barnes turnover, and now Siakam misses a chippy. That's the game right there. So I'm at a minute right now. I'm looking at the game here. Looks like 32 seconds left in the game. Knicks up 31-26. So Julius is dribbling way too much. Josh Hart gets the ball inside, puts up a shot, air ball. Here goes Precious with the rebound. Spoiler alert, they're about to get a 3-point shot. Corner three by OG, knocks that down. So, like I said, I gave OG a poor rating here, but OG got 29 points in this game. You know, like the most irrelevant 29 points you would ever see. He goes RJ with a layup, 33 to 126. Still plenty of time here with 25 seconds or whatever it is. Toronto bringing the ball up the court. Schroeder's driving. Schroeder falls to the floor. So I guess Schroeder's about to get. What is Schroeder about to do? Schroeder is about to get some free throws. So yeah, man, looks like the Knicks might hold on and win this game here. Toronto keeps making poor mistakes here. But Toronto's definitely going to get some time to think this out here. Oh, yeah. Schroeder at the free throw line. First free throw. Up. And he knocks that down. So, like I said, Siakam got 20. You got OG got 29, which is incredible. Scotty Barnes, he got 20. Schroeder got 20. You know, Macaulay Flynn got 10. So, I mean, 4 20-point scores, you know. You know, those guys can get 20 every single night, you know. Knicks, on the other hand, just taking advantage of Toronto. Like, Toronto just gave up. I feel like Toronto just gave up here in this fourth quarter. You know, like I said, Scotty Barnes came down, gave the ball to Julius. Siakam came down, blew a layup. You know, they drew the foul, they scored, but then they come down and they let the Knicks score easily twice just now. So the score is 135 to 128. Precious, whoever that is, Precious was down there fooling around. He gets fouled by the Knicks. So Precious has a chance to cut the lead to 5. 15.9 seconds left in this game. Unbelievable. Yeah. Randall's on his mellow. Randall's been playing pretty good, man. You know, like I said, we've been chasing this team all game. But when it came down to it, like I guess I keep saying, Toronto is very soft. They're a soft team. You know, poor decision making towards the end here. You know, like I said, Scotty Barnes and these guys, they're probably not going to sleep well tonight. You know, making a lot of stupid mistakes. You know, from Schroeder making some dumb mistakes, Barnes making dumb mistakes, Siakam making some dumb mistakes. So, I mean, what's going on now? They're reviewing something again? What are they reviewing with 15 seconds left? So they're saying that Hartenstein, so the Knicks are challenging this? Okay, I get it. Whatever, dude. So there might be something to it, right? You know, Dante turning into Grimes, you know, even though, you know, Dante played pretty well the last game. But right now, Dante, let's talk about Dante, right? Dante is 1 for 2, 3 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds. He did contribute to the game. You know, if you want to talk about the game, Grimes, outside of the 19 points, 5 or 7 from 3, he had 3 rebounds, 1 assist, decent. So what I don't like about this referee is he keeps on doing this in the camera, man. So he wants to be a star. So, you know, in theory, I guess you could say there might be something to it with the Brunson, Julius, and RJ situation, where they're just not getting the ball, you know, as a starter. But, you know, DiVincenzo has played very well as a starter, you know. I don't know if I can get the splits here. I might be able to do that if I do basketball reference. So let's do that since we're talking about it. Dante DiVincenzo basketball reference. Yeah. So I did say Dante DiVincenzo, right? Dante DiVincenzo basketball reference. So it's 135 to 130. It looks like Toronto fouled. So they got some fouls to give. So let's see if we can get some splits going on here. So game splits. Let's look at the splits here for Dante DiVincenzo. Come on. So I'm looking at starters. So you got starter versus reserve. Get out of here with these commercials. So as a starter, as a reserve, we play 18 games, 3 games as a starter only. Right? So let's scroll over and see some of these averages. It's gonna be the end of the game before I finish all this shit. 15 seconds here, still waiting to get back into it. So like I said, let's get into the starters here. Where is it at? Starter versus reserve. So points per game as a starter for DiVincenzo is 15. You know, as a reserve, 7.9. But in 3 games as a starter, he's averaging 15 points per game, 15, 3, and 2. So that's what we thought Grimes was going to give us. So Dante's playing good as a starter. After this game, those stats are going to go down. But the assists, we're going to talk about assists and rebounds. Like I said, Dante has 5 assists and 4 rebounds. So that's going to increase, his stats there. The points, he only has 3, so that 15 is going to jump down dramatically. You know what I'm saying? But his contribution as a starter, and so far has been really well. So if Grimes plays better off the bench, then allow it to happen. Allow him to stay off the bench. Allow him to do what he's been doing on the bench. He's definitely got to prove it right now. He's got to prove that he can contribute. As a starter. But now being demoted, now you got to prove that you can just contribute to the game. So that's just a long look there. Finally back in action here. I feel like the last few minutes here has been nothing but reviewing after review. Like I said, we should be watching the Giants now, but we just got an extra 20 minutes worth of reviewing bullshit. So now here goes the referees. Now the referees are here arguing about positioning and stuff like that. Like, stop it, man. So Precious and Josh Hart, they're getting at it. Stop pushing me. But the referees are definitely making it happen. Look at the other referee pointing and stuff like that. Look, they're arguing about the spots. Get the fuck out of here with this bullshit, man. Arguing about guys being too close to each other. Come on, man. They're creating a fight. It's nonsense. DiVincenzo getting the ball in, gives it to Julius. They're going to foul right away. So, Josh Hart and Precious, they started mouthing to each other because the referees are taking too long. Just check the fucking ball. Stop worrying about guys being not in the proper spot. Shit is so trash, man. Shit is ridiculous. Look, Josh Hart, he got his bars off, but he laughed it off and stuff because it's not that serious. The referees are the ones that started that. So Julius got hit with a take foul here. So now Julius is getting some easy points. So Julius is up to 34. We got 13 seconds on my clock, 11 seconds on the game clock. This game is over. I don't give a fuck. We won, man. Fuck these refs, man. These refs at the end of this game here, they want to be, I'm not even gonna watch the rest of the game. So we won this game. Let me unplug my shit here. We won the game. I don't need to see the rest of it. These referees won. They want to be stars. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm waiting for the reality show with the referees living on an island and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking garbage. You know what I'm saying? They want to be famous so bad. The fucking referees. But anyway, shout out to everybody that tuned in today, hanging out with me today, doing a watch along. 136 to 130. We took care of business of this Toronto team. Like I said, Toronto's bad, man. I know we got bad blood against this team here as far as, this lawsuit and stuff. But if they could be professional and whatever and not look at that, if they're going to give up on the season 9-13, if they're going to give up on the season, if Siakam is available for trade, they're not going to be looking for a superstar player in return. So, if they take Siakam and give us Siakam, we can trade them Fournier. Like I said, Siakam would be okay to trade for Fournier. And I don't want OG. I would prefer Siakam. Siakam, he could be our small forward. Trade Fournier, trade them Grimes, or trade them IQ if they want IQ. You know what I'm saying? Trade them something that they can use, over there. Give them some draft picks if they want that. But I wouldn't mind getting Siakam. Siakam moves pretty fast there. He's not a power forward. He's a small forward, but he's a tough forward. He's not really a power forward, like I said. He only got 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 steals. He's really good at running the break and attacking the rim. Against smaller players, he's definitely going to be dominant. But we got Julius already. So, between Julius and Siakam in the front court, I think that would be great. And then the slide RG to the 2. Dante come off the bench again. Like I said, somebody's got to be traded. IQ or somebody's going to be traded, in this type of deal. So let that happen. The Knicks will get their small forward, their real small forward that they need, to make themselves legit. Bully ball will be in full effect. We'll definitely be attacking teams and making them pay on the inside and on the perimeter and everything. Just being more physical. I wouldn't mind that. But Toronto would have to let that go, because business wise, we're definitely suing them. But they will have to let that go if they're looking to get some first round draft picks and that type of thing. The Knicks definitely can accommodate them. Getting Siakam, if you could put his stats on the screen, Siakam is giving you 20 points this year, 20 points, 6.9 rebounds and 5 assists. That's small forward work there for him. We know he brings what he brings defensively. So I wouldn't mind getting Siakam if we can get any player off Toronto, man. But anyway, we won. Fuck it. Shout out to Geraldine. Great show. Definitely appreciate it. So I am heading over to Giants right now. Salute to Bobby Santiago, man. Been quiet all game, man. You been watching? Gave you a break. I got you. I love seeing you guys, man. If you got stuff to say, man, definitely, man. You always give good insight and stuff to help me, talk. I never have a problem talking. You know what I'm saying? I'm always talking shit, but if you guys want to come in and talk, do what you got to do, man. How would you guys feel about actually calling in and that type of stuff? Contributing, in that way, doing a watch along. It would definitely give me a chance to take a break, as far as all the chatting that I do, but I do a lot of chatting. I don't mind chatting, but how would you guys feel about doing like a call-in sometimes at certain segments of the game, I think that would be kind of too much during the game to go through all that. But we'll see what happens, man. I've been trying to do a dedicated call-in show for you guys, but it's just so hard with my schedule. I literally work 12 hours a day, man. Shit is crazy. I work a lot of hours, man. But I really love podcasting. I love doing this. This is like a passion of mine. I wish I could make some money off this shit, but I don't have to do 12-hour days in my fucking job. I would love to make a living off this shit, man. But it is what it is. But anyway, I'm up out of here. Shout out to Sim. Sim is demonetized, by the way, which sucks. So support Sim any way that you can. Support your favorite podcast or wherever you're gonna do after this game here. But I'll check you guys later. What do you want to see here at the end here? Do you want to see Julius? Nah. Let's just do the Die Hard. Let's do the Die Hard theme song to finish this up. So I'll see you guys next time. 4 fingers to the 4, tickle it down. Salute. Peace. I'm out.
Eru, I see you. Die Hard. Trap. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard, homie, die hard. You can check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He can smell the trophy, yeah, you need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team, man, he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die hard. City on my back. They ask me what's my name and it's on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth quarter, I'm the killer that's gon' murder that.